fucked it up
Don't worry, I'm
again,
gonna
King.
fix
Huh?
it. I got it. I got the old water pump and everything in there.
Listen,
one of the motherfuckers work.
Check this out. It's not that you don't know nothing. That's not fair. It's just this is not your expertise. That's not to say you can't get it right.
Oh, I'm gonna get it right.
Okay, if the water pump is not, if the water is not flowing through the engine, right, it has to be the water pump or it's a blockage, but it can't be too much of a blockage because it still would be flowing.
Yeah, but could the blockage be in the heater core?
Possibly, but
because my heat is coming off and on.
Well, I think part of it also is
because the heater gets hot, then cold, then hot, then cold.
Yeah, you probably
need monkeys over there, man.
You probably need a professional kind of to figure it out. I mean,
we tried and they couldn't figure it out.
Well,
then I gave up and started doing it myself.
Okay, when you said it's not flowing, did you take off the bottom hose?
Yeah, it flows to the bottom hose.
So if it's flowing to the bottom hose, that means it's flowing because it goes from the top all the way down to the bottom and it recycles.
Yeah, but I think I need to check the water pump or my thermostat because the car sat for like 90 days.
Yeah, but your water pump shouldn't go bad because it's set. I mean, it's not impossible, but I don't think it should go bad.
Maybe it rusted up or something.
Nah.
Could the thermostat go bad in 90 days from not moving?
Not really. I mean, it's not impossible, but most likely it wouldn't. I mean, the best thing is the Toyota will be finished in 1 second. And like I said, because I had a Malibu in the truck, that could just be the
daily driving.
Thing. Yeah.
Okay.
But
I don't go too far anyway in Palmdale.
Yeah.
You know, this is a gangster city and shit. I got to be careful.
Is that what it is?
all these Hispanics and stuff down here, I got to be scared and shit.
That's what they said, right?
That's what they say.
People say that all the time.
I'm just talking
when
shit.
When you hear black people out of town talk about black people in LA, they swear to God they see some YouTube videos so they understand exactly what's happening. It's very odd. It's very odd how they feel about black people in LA. And I think, honestly, this might not be fair and it could be a rush to conclusion, but I genuinely think people are jealous of black people in Los Angeles and New York City, especially like ghetto, because our ghettos have got tons.
He did that for you, Trap. He threw in New York City for you because I don't think people's jealous of niggas in New York.
I do. I
maybe
disagree
LA.
Completely. I disagree completely because New York, the ghetto folks in New York have been getting so much love probably since 79.
They still get love.
But that bothers people because there's other dope black towns and other black ghettos.
I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. No, I get what he's saying.
I agree with you, but I don't think New York gets that kind of.
They do
trash and shit.
They get trash.
Oh yeah, they hate us. They hate us.
Mad.
The boroughs hate each other.
That's true too.
That's not the country. I know you guys think that's the country. All the boroughs is the country and shit, but no, it's not.
Yeah, it's people. Okay. People are very envious about. Yeah. Because we have movies about our ghettos, about how we live our lives. They're very fixed. They're very fictitious understandings of it. But think about it, like our ghettos have been celebrated since the mid 80s. Celebrated in being popular.
I agree with LA because there's just the type of attitude of LA people. Period.
But I don't think it's the attitude. I think every ghetto has the same attitude. Like when I go to Tacoma,
New York and shit is.
When I go to Tacoma, I don't.
Yo, King. Relax.
Being safe, though, you can go anywhere and feel safe. It's just who you are. If you just do you,
everybody don't go everywhere and feel safe.
Oh, okay.
Most people was having these conversations and they feel like they don't feel safe. Like people talk shit about black people in LA because they're like, y'all only make black people check in. And it's like,
are you serious?
I swear to God, people say that all the time. They don't think that these Hollywood productions are paying communities money.
Who are you supposed to check into? Is there one person
hotel
that check in? Yes, I'm saying. Who is there? One person or somebody that you know you're supposed to check in with that person?
I mean, that's the point, right? If you decide to go into someone else's community and then use the backdrop, the pain and suffering that they have created a value in, you should pay them.
Yeah, I agree with that part. But we talk about checking in and going there and utilizing that background and that, lifestyle. That's different.
But that's the only thing you would be checking in. Because other than that, if you went to, let's say if you went to Disneyland, you don't need to call anybody in Los Angeles. That's in Anaheim. That's in Orange County.
No, but you know what you gotta do? You gotta have a permit though.
Yeah, I don't
You know
know.
what I'm saying? You gotta have a permit. You ain't going. You ain't pulling up in Beverly Hills without a permit and
Imagine,
I gotta agree with you, Trap.
You know what I'm saying?
Imagine you put a couple hundred people in Beverly Hills to shoot a video in front
That's
of
what I'm saying. Yeah.
What do you think the police is gonna do?
No,
where's your permit? Where's your permit
stop
at?
It, Trap. You're falling for this bullshit, Trap. Stop it. You're falling for the bullshit. Okay, we shot Tupac Must Die, and I don't want to.
Oh, you definitely did. You definitely did.
I don't want to hear nothing about groups of people
in Vegas
videos and the police coming. That's it. I don't want to hear that.
But y'all knew what y'all was doing though wasn't permitted though.
See me break the rules.
We broke the rules in like every goddamn city from here to Vegas.
It's against the rules. So if you get caught breaking the rules, then you have to submit to
Trap. We in MGM, Trap, shooting the video.
This nigga gonna cut me off every single
because you're doing that bullshit, man. Come on, stop it.
But instead of you listening to me, you just keep saying stuff.
Okay, go ahead.
Let him put his glasses on. He won't do that.
Somebody else. Go try with somebody else. Go see if they can pull it off. Go any other rapper. I don't give a fuck which one you think it is. Go try to pull off the shit that you see me pull off. You'll see real fast it's not the same. And it's not.
So you just get to do shit that normal motherfuckers ain't.
I can't argue with that one about what he do.
I took my homeboy Silas. My homeboy Silas started managing DJ Head, right? I took my homeboy Silas to a neighborhood in Compton, Crip, parked a G-Wagon, and we ate fried chicken in the middle of the streets on a G-Wagon. Like the stuff that I do in Los Angeles rooted in my connections and ties to people and my care and understanding of what's happening. So again, like if you go put 200 people in front of a mansion in Beverly Hills to shoot a music video, somebody finna come make you check in.
That's a fact.
They're gonna say, "Where's your permit?" Lord knows if you took 200 black ghetto people to shoot a music video. If you shoot 50 people, you had a camera crew, and you were shooting a movie, the police are gonna come ask you questions. They're gonna come ask you questions. They're gonna be like, "What's up with you? What you got going on?" They're going to ask you, and they're gonna look for a permit. And if you don't have a permit, they're gonna make you disperse. Get your ass out of here. That's the truth. Yeah, we shot Tupac Must Die. We walked through the mall. We took a lot of risks, a lot of gambles to do it. But that I know it's against the rules.
But I seen you go across country in different places in the way that things was handled. So I guess I'm biased then because I didn't see, you do some shit like go to different cities and Memphis and all kind of places and shit was cool.
Sure, but that's because I have a different care and respect for ghetto people. Like people like me that come from where I come from. It don't matter which state or city it's in. If it's a ghetto there, I'm gonna be all right because I understand the lay of the land. It's gonna be a consistent theme of how I actually behave. That's it. But it's the same consistent theme. I think New York City ghettos and LA ghetto people get the worst shit because at the end of the day, right, it's like our lives and like these kind of caricatures of our culture have been broadcasted internationally forever. So it went from people loving it and recognizing themselves in these people to now it's like, man, we got our own thing. Forget them dudes. That's really the truth.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Like I say it all the time, though. Like I don't mention no place else though, but people always tend to mention New York when I'm around them like that, though. You know what I'm saying? It's just a certain type of light that gets shined on New York, like a hate. You know what I'm saying? But I'm used to it though. I really don't.
It's like when I hear people talk about gangs, right? And they're telling me about gangs. And they're like, oh, this, that, and the gangs. And y'all kill each other, black people. I'm like, well, what do black people do in the ghetto in your ghetto? Do they kill like other people too? Do they fight? Who do the people in the ghettos of Memphis fight? Who do the people in the ghettos of Montgomery, Alabama fight? Like, are you going to other communities to start a fight? Or are you having an issue and a breakdown and whatever limited resources are available, and then that creates this fight between y'all? It's even funny when people say checking in, like, right? So here's something I probably shouldn't be saying, but here's something. Y'all better ask how all the homies get down, the threats say homies. Like they tax their businesses in their communities, they tax the gang members in their community, they tax the rappers in their community, and everybody understands it's an economy that helps each other. I'm sure some people in that space don't want to pay, but they have to pay. The government taxes you all the time, and you don't get nothing for your tax dollars. They don't even do a good job. You complaining about what they doing with their tax dollars. They tax us in the ghetto, and the schools ain't even good. I don't even know what they taxing for. At least if you paying some taxes on this McDonald's job, the school should be good. They barely pay you. I remember somebody asked me, how did I end up selling dope? And I thought that was an interesting question. At that time, right, McDonald's paid $4.25 an hour. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm saying cost of living was down. This was a different time. You could get an apartment for
$4. Minimum wage used to be shit. That's crazy. Think
about this. It's $4.25. As a student, you could only work 20 hours. Remember, so that means I would have to leave high school and go to work, whichever. So I had to go there, work there. So that's 20 hours, 40 hours, right? So that's roughly $160, $4,200. Right? Your mic is loud, Trap. You got to turn it down. Right. I got to get you an interface, but we need to buy him an interface. Please remind me to get off the buy him an interface.
Along with my iPhone. Trap.
You talking so bad about iPhones. I got you with that too. I'm gonna get that today too, since you're talking.
No, Trap is supposed to.
But it's like, so then you would get taxed like, so again, so that's 20 hours, 40 hours, 160 plus a quarter, $170 a paycheck minus taxes. I think that break down to like 130 for 2 weeks for 40 hours of work. So that's like all of this work, right, for $130. And I remember at that time, I already knew I could go in the spot for 1 hour and 30 minutes and make $100. So then it became, the only deterrent became the law. Like, am I really worried about getting caught? No, I had the confines of this house around me. Is it possible they could raid? Yes, they raided my house when I was younger, took my mom to jail. I like my chances. I could work here 4 days a week and probably leave with $500-$600 for about 6-7 hours worth of work during the week, right? So that same paycheck is $1,000-$1,200, right? And or I could go here and really work 40 hours and make $130. That's who the people could kiss my ass, Trap.
That was your logic within selling dope. That was your logic within selling dope. You saying
straight up $1,300 for 2 weeks worth of work, cash, or I get paid every day, or $130 for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks.
Yeah, you should have took 130 for 2 weeks.
Hell no, I ain't taking no 130 for 2 weeks. B. I'm throwing bricks at the prison, B. Crazy.
I'm doing my homework in the spot.
Hell no.
I'm doing my homework in the spot. Shout out to my older homies because they was trying to block me from it all the time. They was like, man, you getting A's and shit. G, you doing good in school. Don't come up in here. Man, what the fuck y'all talking about? $1,300 or $130?
Doing homework in a dope spot is crazy.
Hours a week, 40 hours.
Doing homework in a dope spot is crazy, B.
Why? Homework still got to get done.
That's different, B. That's different. It's different.
Am I tripping? Is that a mathematical thing, right? I'm going to sit here. I'm gonna be able to do my homework. I can't even do my homework at McDonald's. You got to really drop them fries.
Like I said, I went from mopping the floor to the fries. Oh, I know what I'll be at the cabinet.
You got to really work when you get that McDonald's job. The manager ain't finna let you step in the back and knock out that pre-calculus homework.
You better do that. You better do that homework at home.
Ain't no algebra. Exactly. You finna drop these fries here.
Better drop these fries.
So homework, selling dope, rocks. I'm going to leave here. I done sold this ½ ounce, right? And I'm going to get $112, $20, $110 in about an hour. That's how rolling that spot was. That's how popping that spot was. I'm gonna run through
that spot still jumping? That spot still jumping?
Hell no. I don't even know if people do crack and watch, but it ain't like how it used to be.
Nah, niggas still smoking crack.
People got their life together though. It's nowhere like how when we grew up.
Shit, they can still smoke crack. Now, not like we grew
how
up.
we grew up.
But they want the other designer drugs and shit like that.
Yeah,
Now.
you know.
Right.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, they fought me on it. They did their best to make sure I never got in that spot. They was like, man, nah, man. And they knew my moms too. They knew my moms was in prison and I was at my dad. They was like, man, Olivia, nah, man, we cool. I kept pressing it. It was an emergency. I was there. You don't want to trust all the rest of these hooligans. You could trust me because I'm not gonna steal.
Well, I wanted some Jordans. All I wanted some Jordans and gold chains.
Back that first time, that money was stacked up. It was right. The ones with the ones, the 20s is with the 20s.
All facing up like
that. The whole tray was done. I was wrapping up my homework. He counted that money, gave me $130, and you could just tell he just had a moral dilemma. Because I'm finishing my homework when he come back in the spot. Thunderbird, like, shout out to Thunderbird. Rest in peace to G-Homie Thunderbird from Gray Street, Baby Low. Thunderbird seen him. I seen him. They thought I didn't see him, but they gave each other that thumbs up. Like, this nigga got it. He looked, and I see my G-Homie have the greatest moral dilemma. Man had the greatest moral dilemma. Because now it's like, damn, I could trust this nigga. He could keep the spot right. He not trying to steal. He ain't trying to bring his own dope in the spot. You know what I mean? Shout out to my homies that's my age, because that's what they was doing. This is 15-year-old Glasses. Is the money counted right? Is cracking? Is stacked up right? Is neat? It's like and I'm finishing my homework. He like, and you could, I felt so, now thinking about it, at that time, I didn't even care. But now thinking about it, I put him in such a moral dilemma as an older black man. Because they fought me for about 3-4 months because I kept trying to work. Right? It went from me, my mom was giving us $5 a day to go to school because it's me and my little brother. And she's a registered nurse and a hustler. Rest my mama's soul. So we get $5 a day. That was enough to buy lunch. That wasn't, you wasn't balling with $5. That's how much
I was getting $3 a day. I was getting $3 a day. Baby.
That's not bad. I could make that work. My dad, it was $1.
$1's crazy.
Because he got like 9 kids.
$1's crazy.
Like $1 or $2. I couldn't even buy nobody lunch tickets.
Quarter water, a bag of chips, and a Chico stick.
You're not getting nothing.
Nothing.
Right? You're not getting nothing.
Nothing.
So my mom locked up. I'm walking back and forth. So I'm pressing him. I'm like, man, let me get in here, big dog. Let me get in here, man. Let me get in here. And he just like, man, you getting straight A's. Man, you sound crazy, man. I don't know what's wrong with you. Nah, man, go on, handle your business. Kept pressing him. And it was an emergency one day. And I was like, man, what you want to do? He was like, I'm going to give you one chance. I'm going to get you one chance.
They got it popping. They got it popping.
Came back. You could tell he was nervous coming back because he didn't think I could handle it. I came back and bills were stacked. It was a half ounce too. I think that half ounce, it might have been like $460 at that time. So I didn't try to skim on the rocks. It was right. It was all proper. I was not knocking out the last little. Knocking out the last little part of the math homework and all that, pre-calculus. I mean, excuse me, at that time it was AP geometry. I'm knocking out the last AP geometry thing. I'm graphing that nigga looking like King. That nigga was like, you could just see the dilemma in his face. Like, I might derail this nigga from his possible future. Shout out to my G homie. No, you didn't. This was my path. I took it. You should never feel bad. I made all my own decisions. I'm grateful you tried to fight me on it. I'm grateful you tried to put up a fight and you didn't want me to succumb to it. I chose my life. Even if my mind was immature at 15 and 16, I chose my own destiny and I never cried about it. I never cried when I went to jail. I never called my parents, none of that. But the point I was making is, I've always had this, what people feel is an unhealthy love for the ghetto. I've always had this love for us.
Yeah, he's unhealthy. That's the funny.
Because some people feel like it's unhealthy. People feel like I coddle poor black people. And I'm like, nah, the more you understand people, you start to kind of, like, you get it. It stopped being foreign. And I think a lot of people get some money, like when we was talking about on the Gatekeepers, where I feel like Meek Mill and them, they never developed this love.
Yeah.
It was just a way out. Like I was trying to explain this to Chris. I was telling her, I'm like, hey, they're like the people I knew wasn't trying to make it out the hood. They were trying to make money. Like, why would you try to make it out the hood? I'm going to bend the hood and make the hood to my will. I'm not going anywhere. I don't have to be anywhere. I could do it right here. I could move back right now on 117th Street and bend the whole neighborhood to my will. That's my shit. That's how my older homies raised me to be. That's how my mother and father raised me to be. Hell no, the goal ain't to make it out the hood. Fuck no. The goal is to get whatever it is you want to get in life. The hood ain't I am the problem in the hood. The hood ain't the problem.
No. The goal is to make the hood better, though. You know what I'm saying? Is to bring the hood up. That's why they always say when you get your money, you go back and put something into the hood. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to want to bring the hood, make the hood look better. You know what I'm saying? Turn it up like that. That's what the goal is right there. Word. You want to turn that. You want to turn that little apartment into the mansion, B. You know what I'm saying?
All that trying to make it out the hood. I know you hear these scary ass brothers. I know you hear these scary ass brothers. They be like, oh, you need to make it out the hood like the hood is their problem. The hood ain't, I was the hood's problem. That's the thing you don't understand. See, I'm not like I don't blame the neighborhood. I am the problem. And I'm the problem no matter where I go. And that's why I always go to every ghetto and I'll be like, man, as long as I don't make it a problem, it ain't gonna be a problem.
Man, definitely goes to every ghetto, yo. He definitely tries to go to every ghetto. He come to New York, he want to go to the ghetto.
This is an IV.
What the hell? What the hell happened?
Nah, because I think they strip in the spring water a lot, so I just needed to put, like, I'll be putting like an IV kind of, like, there's something to kind of make sure I get some vitamins if I'm not eating today. Like, this whole going back and forth down to Hollywood and doing all that shit threw me off.
You still doing that shit?
Now I can get back to it. My body, it's been 2 months. My body's finally adjusted.
Oh, to that schedule?
Yeah, because at first it was bad, King. Like, I was having issues. Like,
King wasn't here for that shit. I forgot King wasn't here.
Yeah, I upset a sciatica nerve.
Oh man. All that riding and stuff.
Yeah, it's the like the sciatica, my back, like my neck, everything started hurting because I'm in traffic 6 hours a day. I'm sitting down in the writer's room 6 hours a day. Like, my body was like, what the hell is going on? And then, mind you, I'm already only giving it, 450 calories over 48 hours. But yeah, but back to the point. All at the hood is this, that, and the third. There is no better life than the hood. What's a better life than the hood? I love my people. I do. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think the issue in the hood is the circumstances. I don't need to make it out the hood. I need to bring,
bring the hood up.
The hood.
Yeah.
The problem ain't the hood. The problem is the fact that there are not great grocery stores and produces. The problem is a bunch of liquor stores on every corner. It's a bunch of things to kind of mess you up. You feel me? That's the problem. That's the issue. So it's like, even in that comparison, it's like the hood ain't the problem. I don't know what y'all see when y'all look at the hood.
I ain't crossing. I brought the suburbs to the hood. That's what my son said.
That's just like where I'm from. Like, I love my people. I've never loved a group of people as much as I love my people. That's just where I'm at with it.
That's a fact.
No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, noon. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. if you're on the East Coast, Pacific Standard Time. Hit that like button. Please don't make the moderators beg you.
They was on them from the top.
Cash App cracking. See that at the bottom. Call-in line is open. You see that cracking?
Yeah. And that Cash App is popping.
Feel me? Whatever it is. Y'all know how to super chat the questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? All that old
trappers in the building. Trappers in the building.
Stop messing up the table. Stop messing up the table. Don't mess up the table. Don't divide the table. See, and this is why gangs exist.
Wait, hold on.
We got a whole group of fan bases that we
share. The trappers are in the building. Trappers are in the building.
Neighborhood amongst the people that's at the lunch.
Trappers are in the building.
This is why gangs exist in the neighborhood.
Shit.
Trappers.
Trappers.
Always be accessible, Mag.
I thought
So
Hummus
again,
was a trapper, but I know
this
she
is
ain't
why
a trapper
gangs exist
now.
because Trap is trying to divide the lunch tables in this small space. That's why gangs exist in the first place. This is people's problem.
We are all one, but we are some trappers, though. You heard?
See?
That's it. We one. We are all one.
You can't help
Don't
it.
ever get twisted.
First thing he did
We
was
are
make a
all
game.
one.
Anyway,
The
we do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Just
Look.
concluded the 5th season of the No Ceilings podcast. We come back April 14th. I'm going to build a bunch of pods. I'm going to start getting some interesting guests during this time down so I could come back with a Venom for y'all and something special. I got the first interview chambered, but I think I should be the first interview for the channel. So I'm focused on that, getting a special guest interviewer. I need to give a breezy so I can get the help and get the people to do the interviews that I want because I got people lined up at this point. But we going up. Like we'll double back with certain things. Everything is good. But again, the No Ceilings podcast, you can listen to it on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast from. The No Ceilings podcast, executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart with this thing cracking. Shout out to King. I want to apologize to King. King felt like I fronted on him because I asked him to take off his glasses so y'all can see his eyes.
I didn't say that.
I said it. No, I said it. I said like this. I came up here. I said, yo, King, you was chilling over here with your glasses on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the boy looked at the glasses like the glasses said, man, take those glasses off, man.
And I said it's his show, so I do what he said. It's his show. I wasn't.
But do you understand why y'all shouldn't wear shades in the camera in the dark room?
No, I just took mine off. I took mine off. The glasses was my thing. I was looking to get a glasses deal. You know what I'm saying? All that people, it ain't paying off the way I thought it was gonna pay off. But y'all got that advertising.
You know, like the whole point, like right with this stream is we're building a bridge between people and us. Like it's cool when you make a piece of art like you Eazy-E and you put some logos on, and that's part of the actual branding. But the goal is you want people to know you, and the fastest way for people to know you, especially when they're staring at your face, it's why our parents always told us look a man in his eye.
Man, if you don't get out of here with that, man, listen, man. Listen, man, you talking about branding and identity, B. When I have my glasses like that, that was my brand and identity, B. It ain't nothing within seeing in my eyes and nothing like that. I understand like that all the way. If I'm talking to somebody in person like that,
then why you need to look you in your eyes?
But it's about branding and identity. Ain't nobody looking me in my eyes. Ain't nobody looking back at me. Ain't nobody looking back at me. I can't see their eyes.
But you're looking at them.
But that
you're like
I'm bringing glasses back next episode. Next episode, I'm bringing my glasses back. I'm bringing my glasses back. Listen, I'm bringing my glasses back. Yeah, we back on glasses right there. Yeah, we bringing it back. Wednesday we on glasses, bro. For real. You heard?
Gangs and shit on here. I'm bringing
guys bugging right now.
This is what I argue about gay.
Had so many shit thought I had a lazy eye.
It's just the honorary. It's just honorary for no reason. Instead of y'all taking in the information, pause, that I'm trying to express to y'all just want to feel honorary, like I just do what I want to do anyway. And that's cool, I get it. But I think y'all don't understand here's some personal tips that I think helped me. One thing that's always worked for me is my brand has always sold itself. It's always sold itself, right?
Yeah, Glasses Malone.
The issue is, but that's why I made my glasses clear.
Glasses Malone tells a man don't wear glasses.
No, I'm telling you, why would you shade your eyes in this dark room? Like, what are you hiding?
There's lights in
here. Ain't hiding nothing.
What do you mean? Then why are you covering
your eyes? I just want to look cool.
That's not cool.
Yes, it is. The Fonz wore glasses.
Yeah, but the Fonz wore glasses, but nobody built with
He was cool. What you talking about?
You know what?
Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Whatever y'all want.
Please.
That was fuck y'all.
Yeah, fuck us,
it ain't like I'm trying to make y'all not wear glasses because I'm like glasses.
Where Coach at? So he could have heard.
Yeah, where Coach at, man?
Yeah,
Coach, man, I know you listening. I know you listening, Coach.
Kanye album, Trap. I know you listen to it.
Yo, I like it. I like the album. I like the album.
9.9.
No, I'm not jumping out the building like that though. But I'm gonna say I like the album. Sonically, it sounds real good. You know what I'm saying he balanced. I heard somebody do a comparison. They said it's like a college dropout, late registration mixed with Yeezus all in one. You know what I'm saying? Like he combined everything in it because you was getting a lot of soulful sample chops. You know what I mean, then he went into the electric, and like you said, like he got some stadium songs up on it too. You know what I mean? Like it's a good album, man. It's a well put together album. I like it right now. Kanye really disappoints me when it comes to his music. You know what I'm saying? When he goes into other crazy like that though, but when he locks in and goes in within, you know what I'm saying, like production, you know what I'm saying, and like experimenting and trying different things and shit like that, I like it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm giving the album right now. You know I don't give sevens. I don't do sevens, you know what I'm saying? That's straddling the fence. So right now, I'm leaning on an 8 right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaning on an 8 right now. The lyrics was cool, you know what I'm saying? He said a couple things. He ain't do no wild out, say no crazy. You know what I'm saying? He said he's just airbags when I'm crashing out. I like that bar right there. You know what I'm saying? It was decent, man. It's decent. I like it. He did his thing on it. I mean, he got a little skit with his moms on it. That was cool. Yeah, I'm messing. Like I said, I'll give it an 8. Give it an 8 right now. You need to go check it out, man.
No,
All
sir.
right. You need to check it out. You should do that. You should definitely do that. You should definitely make a week out of it. Make a week out of it. Go listen to it.
No, sir.
It's straight.
You already know why.
I mean, listen, man. You going your route, man. The route you going, you're gonna be stuck with listening to straight AI music, B. That's it. Because you playing this, you playing yo, the dude said this. I'm not listening to his music no more. It's people gonna disappoint you and they like that. It's gonna like as long as they ain't doing no immoral shit though. Like you know what I'm saying. You can still listen to
no
music
immoral
though.
shit.
I know you say he didn't do no immoral shit.
I mean, did he? What he did?
Well, he said what he did to his cousin.
Oh yeah, that was fucked up.
I mean, goddamn, is that not immoral?
I forgot about that. I forgot. See, I put that shit in the back. Like I forgot about that shit. I forgot about that. I don't even like. I forgot about that. I forgot about that right there. Like y'all keep putting that shit in the front of your front lobe right there. That shit is.
How you forget that? Look,
because I don't. Sometimes you gotta just put that. You know what I'm saying I don't want to even think about that. Him saying that. I don't know what mindset. I don't know what he was doing when he said that. That was crazy right there. But yeah, I'm listening to the music though, man. Music cool, man. Y'all can listen to AI if y'all want to. You know what I'm saying? AI ain't gonna never disappoint you. They gonna just give you what you want to hear. That's it. They ain't gonna never disappoint you.
I don't listen to music just for music. Especially not like genre music. Now, maybe if it was pop music, maybe. But genre music, I listen to it. Like when I listen to hip hop, I think we've had this conversation a million times, which is what bothers everything, why I haven't really gotten to the fall off yet, or certain albums. It's like, or why Drake is not hip hop. All of these ideas exist in the same place. Like if I feel like you short me on street urban culture to any perspective, and I'm supposed to listen to it as hip hop, I won't.
I see what you're saying.
Because I'm coming. Pause. I am listening for the culture. I am listening for the culture. Like I'm not listening just to you. Like there's not one human being alive to where I just think they that great that I just don't care what they represent or nothing. I don't give a fuck what they do good. Like I wouldn't buy the best chili cheese fries from a child molester. I don't care how great the food is. Now I might have bought chili cheese fries from that man the whole time before I knew that. And the day I realized he wasn't, the day I realized he was, I'm just not gonna buy chili cheese fries from that man.
Facts.
Kanye is not, I wouldn't put Kanye into that perspective, but I've always had questions about Kanye when it comes to street urban culture. And I promised myself because of Albie that I wouldn't talk about Ye too much because I know that's Al, man. And I love him a ton. Like I'm a huge, Kanye's in my top 5. I've listened to more Kanye than mostly every other artist. It's probably only 4 other artists that I've listened to as much as Kanye. But also, like I've always had questions about what he does culturally and what he represents. Like that's my thing. And I think it goes back to the initial conversation that we started the stream with, which is like I'm coming for the ghetto. I'm coming for the culture. I'm not coming for anything else. I'm not coming to hear craft. Like craft is second to culture. So Kanye has always kind of, he represented this general consensus. It wasn't necessarily I got what I got from Do or Die or Chief Keef or Common from Kanye. Like I got a different version of Chicago than I got from him. But where he delivered great was to me in the type of black man he was and how he prided himself in being black. At least that's the initial thought of it. I was like, you know what? It's like a general black thing going on, you know, and it's a little preppy, but I'm cool with that long as it's dope. But now that I feel like it's not really about being black to him in the way that I digest being black, I'm cool.
So you say he just played with being black?
No, it's funny. We was talking about this on Gatekeepers. Make sure y'all go check the Gatekeepers podcast out.
Great episode. Check it out.
Horrible episode, but it's
great.
I listened to that live.
It's a horrible episode.
It's a great episode. Go
episode. But you should go check it out if you want to hear people argue.
It's all debate. No, excuse me real quick though. It's on All Dreams Happen Different Network. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to it also though. It's a YouTube channel. There you go.
So the thing about it to me was like, there's two ways of blackness that I'm starting to think. And I try not to have these Sunday dinner conversations at the lunch table.
Oh, yeah, so we apologize for that, though, too. We apologize for that. We missed it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Want to apologize for that.
We back.
Forgive me, on Sunday.
I got to get this album. I'm still a rapper first before I'm all of this. So I had to figure out some rap stuff, different events. It's going to be worth it. It's coming back. But I was expressing to them, like, King, I see my blackness as a connection to other black people. Decisions I make, how does it affect other black people? Especially as I've gotten older. Like when I was young, the only thing I regret from the past is selling dope. Because I realized, not saying this is something that should be a consensus. This is not a consensus thing. Even for people that love black people, this is not a consensus thing. Right? It's like, I feel like I'm a shepherd of black people. I have to do better by black people. God put that on my heart.
And that's one black person. What's to say? You said there's two different black people.
You become more important than everybody else.
That's the second type of black person.
Yeah, like I'm just black because I'm black. It's like a human. A human is one thing, is a noun. Humane is the verb of being human, which is to care about other people. Being black, to me, is the verb. It's like humane. It's like going out to care about other black people. So,
which is supposed to be our nature anyway.
I would like to believe that's the nature. The natural nature. That's natural. I'm not sure because, again, somebody like Kanye, that's not coming across. Like, I don't think he's doing a good job of care, especially to be a hip hop artist. And this is kind of my issue. Like, I was kind of trying to explain to LaRussell when I talked to him in D1. If you don't see yourself as black before everything else or cultured before everything else, you're probably not a hip hop artist. Is that fair, Trap, or is that too hard? Is that too tough of a Jesus Christ.
You saying? My bad. No. I hit the mic though. What'd you say though? My bad.
Why does your mic sound like that? Check what's going on.
It sound bad right now?
Yeah, make sure it's on your microphone. Make sure it's on.
It is.
You checked your.
What it sound like right now?
Funny. Sound like you talking into the back of a computer.
Hold on.
That mic hot too for Tina.
Good.
It's okay. We gotta get you.
So is it like those type of people is rejected from the community or from the culture, and that's why they feel that way?
I mean, I don't know.
Disconnect from them to the culture.
Listen, a lot of people mute your mic, Trap. A lot of people.
I had some shit going on over here too. Hold on.
A lot of people.
Now they doing the lawn outside. That's why too.
Yeah, but it's weird. I just gotta buy you an interface. I got you. I promise you, I'm gonna do it. Text me a zip code. I'm gonna do it today. Imagine like me and Shatif. Shout out to the G homie Shatif out of DC. We were arguing about this. Like,
switch to the one camera real quick.
Huh?
Go to one camera real quick. Right back.
Okay. In a perfect world. Right? every person that's from a poor community, poor Black community, would understand that they need to think about themselves and their family as their primary goal. And that becomes their focus, not escaping, the traumas or the challenges of existing in a country that hates you and is trying to, keep you reduced. That would be the perfect thought. And there are some Black people that live their lives, to me, believing that that should be the thing. But if you hanging around ghetto people and you start to see, right, that the people next to you don't see life the same way, how distracted they are, what's happening, somebody's mother being on drugs, them, dealing with the pain early and smoking weed, then you start to realize you can't do anything but care for these people. If God puts it on your soul to care for these people, you start to realize that you are blessed to have a sound mind. You are blessed to have some focus. It stopped being something you can claim. You start realizing it was given to you. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like you have a sane mind. It was given to you. You didn't do anything. You can only nurture it once you have it. It's like IQ.
Which makes you stronger when you nurture that.
Right.
Thought.
But my opinion is, if you really see what's happening in the ghetto, then you know that's not a pliable thought. It was a conversation rooted around Jay-Z. And it was like, it's not reasonable.
Isn't growing up in the ghetto survival?
Sure, but
ain't that the essence of the whole thought?
But imagine this, right? Like, I can thrive in the ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very odd thing. To not be this, because the ghetto, so true urban inner cities are filled with distractions.
Mm-hmm.
Filled with distractions. It's a liquor store on every corner. It's drugs available at all costs. It's bad nutrition. The grocery store's got the worst produce. I'm telling you the truth. I swear I'm not making a joke. Right? Everything there is to distract you. It's built on a convenience of lower quality existence. Right? It's just standard. That's how it goes. There's not things to give you time to focus on what's going on with you. I happen to get blessed with the ability to still be able to focus. I didn't do anything. All I did was keep nurturing it and decide fitting in was more important than nurturing this thing that I naturally had. The desire to know why.
Or your smartness. You stopped nurturing that and went to the streets.
I never even stopped nurturing it then. I would be hustling reading books.
Okay.
Like I never conceded anything.
But that
I just added something else to my resume as a human.
Okay.
I just added more to my resume as a human. I never conceded being smart. I never conceded.
So let me ask you this question. So when you say you went into that spot, that day, was it because you really needed the money or was it because you really wanted to help your people?
When I first went in, it was because I needed the money.
Okay. It wasn't about helping your people because they was in a position of people taking their money, stealing from them, stuff like that.
No. I didn't even see that deep at that point.
Okay.
That's why I can regret selling drugs now.
Okay.
Not saying nobody else should be right. If God didn't put it on your soul, this ain't your burden to carry. But for me, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Like I realized I was a shepherd of people. So it's like, I gotta do better for people even when they can't do it on their own. I gotta try my best to do better by people.
Yeah, fast.
Because it's burning in my soul that way. So back to the point, to that conversation and how it correlates to Kanye, I feel like Kanye is a shepherd of men, right? But I think he sometimes allows.
No, he's in position to be a shepherd of men. Put it that way, and don't say he is,
but he is.
He's in a position. You mean that position should be a shepherd of men that he's in, and he's just not living up to that position.
Well, I think he is living up to it, right? But I don't like where he's shepherding, where he's hurting people. I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like where he's hurting people. So if I don't like where you're hurting people,
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If I don't like where you're hurting people, right, then I'm not going to really give you credence about what you're doing now.
Okay.
If you're a pop entertainer, it's different. I accept you as just an entertainer. But because you're of hip hop, you automatically become a shepherd of people.
A shepherd of people. Okay.
Look, being black is a heavy responsibility.
Facts.
It is not
easy
like being white. I was telling somebody this, and I know Hov probably be mad at me because he know I love him to death and how much I revere him, but I can't be honest about my opinion. Maybe he talks to me ever again, maybe he doesn't. It's not important. But if I wouldn't be real if I didn't be honest about thoughts. Like the moves Jay-Z makes sometimes, if we saw a white man make that move, we would think that white man is racist.
I can see that.
Even if the goal is motivated by the same thing, like slavery wasn't motivated by racism, it was motivated by money, the ability to profit, the ability of long-term workers for one price. You know, you just nurture the work. Like it created this complex in white people's mind in America, but it wasn't about, oh, we just want to do this to black people. It was like niggas was for sale and like we'll buy them. And then it gave them this complex that they were better. And even now, motherfucking white people that couldn't even afford a slave today, if slave were for sale, still to this day think they're better. Even the guys that was the minimum wage worker on a plantation who was on a horse that was eating the same food with black folk thought they was better than the slave. Because you can buy and sell. That's how people feel about dogs. People feel like they're better than dogs because they can buy and sell dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Kanye, like for me, Kanye's music is like, I don't like where he's hurting men. And I think he's doing it on purpose. You know what I mean? I think he's not putting the extra thought to care. And you can't be the type of fantastic and all-time great artist he is without taking gambles.
Why you say on purpose, though? What you mean on purpose? Why is he leading them differently on purpose? Why you say that?
Because I think he okay, let's say like wearing the Nazi outfit.
Okay.
There's no reason to do it.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, you don't become an all-time great artist without taking risks artistically.
But there's no benefit in that artistic risk there for black people or hip hop culture.
I don't know if that was an artistic risk. Like, I think at that point it becomes.
So there's no lesson in it. He didn't give up no lesson, no jewel. He didn't do nothing.
No. Yeah.
Okay. He didn't say that these symbols was from blacks first. He didn't say anything like that.
No. Other black people tried to say that, but the problem is that wouldn't. It's like when LaRussell does the same thing, right? It's like, oh, this person's heaven sent. And then it's like, no, they're God made. Like me and Teef was talking about it on the Gatekeepers. Make sure y'all go check that out. But he went to break down how Satan got sent down by God with, what was it, a third or a fourth of the angels? And I'm like, that's not heaven sent. Heaven sent is a specific thing. God made is different than heaven sent. Like, this is the problem being a shepherd. It requires a care about terms and ideas. Like, and I understand it because I take risks as an artist, as a creative. Like, I take risk. I take more risk than ever before as a creative. You know what I mean? Tupac Must Die is a creative risk. But again, there's no way somebody, right now, the only thing about Tupac Must Die, I made sure that they will be able to say is it hurt my feelings because I had to revisit what may have happened with somebody that I love dearly and contributed great art to my life and ideas. There's never, you can't say, well, you said in this song, he's never. You go look up everything I'm saying, and this is kind of how it happens. So your feelings are hurt because it's a great piece of art. It's different. When you start to misuse influence, like the term heaven sent, is different. That's serious. The devil is not heaven sent. That's not what the devil is. Heaven sent is not casted out.
So heaven sends more of a positive thought.
I mean, at all together, it's completely, it means something. I get it. It feels like when you put sent and heaven together, that means no. It don't mean that. Like, and you know it don't. So again, like when you start to blur the lines, and that's to me my issue with Ye, when you start to blur the lines just for creative risk. And then the problem is you really can't stand on it.
And this is why you won't listen to his album?
Yeah. Because at that point, if you will blur the lines with your relationship of black people, you probably ain't hip hop to me.
So let me ask you this. Is he authentic?
That's the one thing I think he is.
Authentic what though? What is he authentic to? If he's not authentic,
Kanye's authentic to Kanye.
so he's beyond color to himself.
Yeah. Kanye is one of them people that's like, I'm not black, I'm Kanye.
Okay. That makes sense. I understand that one.
I don't agree with that.
But there is black people that's like that. That will tell you they don't look at themselves as black.
I think Kanye looks at himself as being a black man.
But if the depth of it is you look in the mirror and you see your dark skin as the whole idea of you being black, then you're not black.
I think that he feels like at times he feels as if that him being black holds him back from other certain things that he tries to accomplish though.
Then hold back. Then stay back. It might be something you don't need.
Yeah.
It may be something you don't need. Your mic still loud, Trap.
It's not loud. It's these niggas doing the fucking blowing shit out there right now.
No, Trap, your mic.
That's what it is.
Just gonna argue with everybody else. Like we all tell you what we can hear. People said it, you just like fuck what they said. Niggas. And I don't mean black people. I mean
I see what it was. You got it.
He done went bad and shit. You know what I'm saying? Look, Ye, I'm just saying with Ye specifically, I'm cool. Like I got enough Ye in my life, pause. I got enough of his music. The albums that I really enjoy, I can listen to those. They remind me of a different time. We connected at that place. It represents that place and time, and the music appeals. But I don't need a Ye that feels like he needs to apologize to somebody else before he apologizes to black people.
So do you think he could redeem himself to black people?
Redemption is always possible.
Okay.
But I don't think that's something he cares about.
Okay.
I think he cares about money more than ever before. Maybe he didn't at one time ever before. I mean, I could be wrong. And again, I don't want Al to feel like he got to defend him. I'm just giving you perspective. Mm-hmm. Like you don't take out a whole article apologizing to everybody, and then you mention the people that started your career like this little bit. But all of these people, it's like right now in hip hop, poor black people are becoming a punching bag. Like, again, this is what I was upset with LaRussell about. Like, when you get mad, now you talk shit about hip hop. When D1 get mad, now you talk shit about poor black people. Like everything. That's what everybody do. They just, as soon as they get somewhere, they just start talking shit about poor black people.
And you said that's why they the punching bag.
Poor black people is the punching bag of what people think hip hop is. That's another thing I'm fighting against. I'm fighting against something that really brought credence and brilliance to this art. Now other people want to get in and talk shit about the creators. Well, don't be a part of it. Become a pop artist. You become a Christian gospel artist. Get y'all ass out of here. I would rather them sit down and have conversations with people about how they grew up, and then you ask questions and pick their brain than you to pass full judgment. Like with D1 specifically, the fact he's never talked to somebody to figure out the history of Atlanta strip clubs is just disrespectful. But you got all this to say about a strip club. Imagine somebody having an ignorant perspective about Mardi Gras. You will be able to inform them, hopefully, if you're familiar with the culture. So it's to the point. So I get what Trap saying. Trap don't care. It's just the music. To me, it's the culture before the music. It's culture before the music.
Well,
like culture matters first.
Trap reviews albums, so I can't, that's what Trap do. That's his thing. That's his brand, is reviewing albums.
Yeah, he's just music. Yeah. No, I'm not trying to change him.
It's not my brand.
Get you in the face. What's your zip code, Trap?
Shit, right. I'm gonna tell you what it is in a minute. This shit doing some dumb shit.
I know. What's your zip code?
I'll tell you off here.
No matter. Trap, ain't nobody finna find your house. It's New York City.
Not doing that. Not doing that, bro.
People that live.
Not doing that.
Okay, give me the next zip code.
I'll text it over to you.
I'll
text it to you.
Text it over to me.
Or for you have one of these creeps around, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Creeps, Trap, ain't nobody finna do nothing.
They sound like LaRusso. What you saying about the people that watch you?
I'm saying no.
Diva Dawes said he acting like that mic is down his throat. Pause.
Pause. Damn, bro. Y'all always gotta take it down some crazy. That was wild right there. Come on now, y'all.
I know what you mean, but that did.
Nah, that was uncalled for right there. I think it's good now though.
Yeah, so shout out to everybody who, I'm not launching the campaign to stop Ye from being Ye. I never told Trap don't listen to it. It's just ridiculous. I'm just not fucking with it, Trap. That's all. Like I need a little bit more.
I be saying that as far as like, so you cool with listening to his past music, you just don't want to listen to none of his new music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right,
right now, for the most part, I'm cutting off my support.
Still supporting if you listen to the old music.
Sure. That's the limit of my support.
Nothing going forward though.
I mean, I just need more for Black people. I need to feel better. I need to feel better about what I'm consuming from him. And if I don't feel like there's a cultural connection, am I going to put him in a pop category? Pop music is a fickle thing, man. Like, I don't listen to a lot of pop music for sure. But it's a very fickle thing. And it's a lot of people in line before I would listen to. Listen, Kanye and hip hop is fantastic. Kanye and all landscape of pop music, it's a lot of albums I'm going to get to before Kanye. And I'm behind on a lot of albums. It's a lot of albums I got to listen to. But again, I'm not stopping you from enjoying the Trap. I'm not trying to.
Oh, no, you can never do that to me, man.
I'm just saying, I'm not trying to. I know you got to be a ghetto nigga and say that you can never stop me as if I just.
No, not that. I'm just saying, within your opinion of me listening to it. You know
I don't have an opinion if you listen to it.
No. If you felt a certain way about me listening to it, like, hey. You know what I'm saying? Hey. When I come out to Cali, and I come pick you up in the rental, and I might be playing in the car.
I'll just ignore it. I'm not mad.
Don't touch my radio. No, know what I'm saying? That's it.
You know what's funny? That's what Coach did with the J. Cole project. He was
working out.
Yeah, he was playing it, and he played the Baby song back, and I'm like, see, like the difference is how authentic one feels. One feels like a rapper, and one feels like the culture. I really come to hip hop for the culture, Trap.
I dig it when you say that. I understand when you're saying that. You know what I'm saying? I do also. I feel like I do the same thing. You know what I mean? I like culture. I like culture coming off in my music I'm listening to all the time. But I mean, yeah. That's what it is. Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this campaign that your man is on right now? With the like that's I was all on. Never, we could wait for another time though.
Well, tell me.
But I was all on J. Cole, like at the music wild pause. You know what I'm saying? But this whole campaign he going on right now, these interviews.
What's
though,
your issue with it?
I just feel like that shit is just so. It's like rehearsed. Like it's like rehearsed. It's like you could tell he went through like 3 weeks of media training to make sure he was gonna say the right thing. And then like he's playing the fence so much on so many of these different topics and stuff. Like with them getting asked about about, we spoke on this though, like getting asked about the Diddy fight, you know what I'm saying, or getting asked, you know what I'm saying, like it was just the defense ride and shit that he's doing, like, you know what I'm saying, he's giving two different opinions every time he gives it, all right, I feel this way, but then again I feel this way, you know what I'm saying, it's like it seemed kind of rehearsed. I don't know what I'm saying, I think he shouldn't even been doing no interviews, for real. He should have just let the music go and just chilled. Like the interviews wasn't needed, yo. Because the shit seemed cheesy. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. The dumbass Carmelo shit, and they kept on pointing. It was just annoying.
What did he do with the Carmelo shit?
It was just annoying. Yo. I was just annoyed.
What I'm saying.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I got what you were saying from the jump, though. You know what I'm saying? I got what you were saying from the jump. You don't
think that kind of messes with the music? Like
what the way you're gonna indulge the music,
right? Mm-hmm. I saw this one clip and he was like, "Y'all don't really believe I'm the best rapper."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shit like that.
And then you listening to the music and he's screaming the whole time he like the best rapper. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you digest that without the two? Like, imagine like, and forgive me, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think it'd be that obvious. And to me, like, I think there's a natural belief that there's a disdain for people with me. And it's like, well, for the most part, I like everybody until you start doing things that make me look at you funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a clip where you're saying you don't think you're the best rapper, but then here's a bunch of rap where you talking about being the best rapper.
And then he's so like I want to say, like, because even like within that clip right there, you know what I'm saying, I kind of understood what he was saying. He was saying it to the point of like everybody's gonna feel like they're the best basketball player. You gotta approach it within feeling like you're the best. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
But then you gotta also respect.
I've always heard that. Why? Like, I heard people say, as a rapper, you gotta feel like why?
That's just like within boxing. Every boxer gonna feel like they, you know what I'm saying, they capable of being the champion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but being a champion in the ring and get knocked
out.
Being a champion, it doesn't mean you think you're the best fighter in the world, right? To me, all of these things work when you set goals based off other people, which kind of creates envy in the first place. Does that make sense? So it's like, if even if you keep telling a lie long enough, like you're competing for being the best rapper in the game, even if you didn't believe it, you'll probably start to make silly moves like dissing people that you consider a friend in the pursuit of a lie. Because you've been lying to yourself for so long.
I think you have to approach it within thinking that you're the best in order to get the best out of you, though. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so. I think you should try to get the best out of an idea. Like, right? Like we talk shit, right? And like a Lupe Fiasco song. Like, I'm perfecting being myself. That's the truth. I'm perfecting being myself. And so if we talk about doing a song with Jay-Z or Nas or anybody, to me, what makes them the best is they're the best at being themselves. Like the version of Jay-Z that he is, nobody could be it. The version of Nas that Nas is, nobody could be it. Now, humans, or sometimes we like to compare them, but really they're just doing different things. Like Jay-Z and Nas does different things. Every artist really does different things. Like any really great artist does something different. So to even compare it is very odd. Like, who really does what Tupac does? Like, I would like to believe DMX is somewhere in that line, but even he does something a little different, because as you perfect your craft, it becomes a unique reflection artistically of who you are and your perspective.
The cancel hat's gonna make everything okay.
Turn off that light for me. So how could you listen to somebody, right, that's saying they don't think they the best, but then every one of their raps is rooted in how they are the best? And then y'all wonder why I'm like looking at that authenticity, like it feels funny. It just sounds ridiculous. Like, if somebody's your friend, how do you jump off the porch to just diss them? It would be hard for me to jump off the porch and just diss Dot. It would take everything out of me.
That's why I be saying that. I'm just telling you, man. That man lined that man up, man. He lined them up. He lined them up, man.
Yeah, but I wouldn't line you up, Trap. Even if I'm lying to somebody else, I wouldn't just diss you if I consider you a friend. Like that would be virtually hard.
It's to play into the script. It's to play into the whole script. It's WWE, man. It's to play into the whole script, man.
How do you play into a script when you're doing that, knowing the public thinks that?
Because you had plans on going back and apologizing later on.
Do you think that apology would be like, hey, you know what? It's cool. Like, you don't think you lose something with a friend when you do that? Like, how do you do your friends that way?
No. I mean, like, it's been moments where you would get into something with your friend, you know what I'm saying? And then like later on you realize like, I was out of pocket right there on that one. But yeah, my bad. This. It is moments that happen like that within human nature though. That like happens,
you misspoke or something.
Trap. Yeah, you misspoke. Yeah, exactly. Like you misspoke.
Hey, Trap, you misspoke for 5 minutes on the song.
No, I think that shit was all. I think that shit was all cap from the jump though. You know how I feel about it. I ain't even gonna get into it right now. I should make a whole YouTube about it. I rated the man lined that man up, man. Straight out the barber chair. For real. He straight lined up Drake and he played into the script.
But that's cool.
He played into the script though, B. That was all it was. He played into the script. Or I thought he was gonna say that shit in the Cam interview. He was like, "Yo, so when the diss happened, I felt like, oh, this is the perfect time. This because this could fall into the whole fall off shit now. Now I could do this, and I'm like, I thought he was about to say that shit. Like, oh, he about to say that he played into the whole shit. And he said no. So I really believe that he was that he was in on the fucking Drake takedown too.
What takedown of Drake?
What are you talking about?
Like, what is the take? Like, I keep hearing this Drake takedown. I really don't. I swear.
You don't think it was an operation get Drake out of here?
No.
Oh shit.
Help me.
You think that's what happened, Trap?
What would be the operation? Did they say we're not going to distribute your records no more?
No, I'm talking about this. The artist. It was like, yo, listen, man, it's time for this. Time not to do it for this throne, man. It's over with this dude, man. It's over. It's time has come, dude. We gotta all. It ain't gonna just take one. We gonna all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gonna do that on the Future track.
Trap. So you think Future and Metro and all them was like, we tired of Drake fucking our women.
Sure, for
Let's
sure.
Get them up out of here.
For sure.
Okay. Have y'all ever did that to somebody?
I've never done that to nobody, but I know it could possibly happen.
That's true.
So hold on. So you don't think that they sat back and was like, yo, listen, yo, Dot, all right, look, bro, you gonna get on the track, go at him, this. We're gonna make this whole album. This whole album is supposed to be about we don't trust you no more. We don't fuck with you, this. He done did some dirty shit to Metro when the Metro Moms was passing away. Me and this nigga fucking the same chick though too. Right now, he pillow talking to this chick now. I'm hearing about what he's saying though. It's time this nigga a little bit, he can't be on his britches now, man. Get this nigga the fuck up out of here, man. Know what I'm saying? Let's go.
No.
All right, put your hand in right now. All in one. Take Drake down. 1, 2, 3. Take Drake down. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it went down right there.
Oh shit.
No.
That's how it went down. Word.
No.
All in one. All in one. Let's go.
But I mean, look, I could imagine that you could think somebody is that great that they just can't lose a simple rap battle. I mean, listen, sometimes we think highly of people more than they think, and then it seems like you need a million things versus just, hey, sometimes you just can lose. No, I don't believe it was an operation to take Drake down. It sounds pretty lame.
Okay.
No, but actually you can't take Drake out. Like, what do you mean take him out? Like,
all right.
He had just lost a battle to Pusha T.
But do you think the jump, they did get together to jump Drake though?
No. No.
So you don't think Future was like, and Metro was like, hey, Kendrick, come on.
No, because they wasn't even dissing him on the same song. There's only one verse on that song dissing Drake, one that Kendrick Lamar did.
So why Kendrick didn't come out on his own and just do it? Why you don't think Metro was like, hey man, you know, we over here dissing Drake and shit.
No.
You know, you want to get part of this?
No.
You want to get in on this? You want some of this? You want some of this?
We gonna hold him and shit.
You gonna hold him down? Know what I mean?
No.
Gonna take this nigga the fuck out of here, man. Let's get him the fuck out of here.
What's
Kendrick, you are the perfect one to do it.
Future diss to Drake?
What was the biggest future diss to Drake? To put Kendrick on the song and let Kendrick spank him.
So that's all he did?
He ain't gotta say it. He left his hands clean.
That's actually a good question. Did Future, he did say some stuff about Drake, didn't he?
Well, all right. On top of him, check it, right?
What happened.
Check it, right? So he had Kendrick do that song, right? And he came back around the next time and had Rocky do another song going at Drake. But he ain't got no problem. Then, you know what I'm saying? Like, then Metro makes the BBL Drizzy shit. Know what I mean?
BBL Drizzy is ridiculous.
Like, I'm listen, in no way. Listen, Kendrick did it on his own. He did what he did on his own. That's
if you
it.
believe what you're saying, he can't.
No. Kendrick did it on his own. Kendrick did in no way am I taking it away from Kendrick.
I don't know how
what he did.
Taking it away from
what I'm saying is this though, right? When it set off, what was it set off?
His verse on Like That.
Okay, hey, whose album was that on?
Who cares? It wasn't on the album when you heard it. It was on a song.
It was on the album though.
Is Future Kaiser Sosa?
Exactly. There you go, right there.
See, G never seen the movie. He ain't watching yet.
He walked up with the limp. He walked up with the.
Wow.
He walked up with the limp, B.
In other words, you think the whole industry. So y'all believe what Drake is saying. The whole industry got mad and said, "We done with you, and we just hate you because you've been winning too long." That makes sense to y'all.
Why Rick Ross jumped in it for?
I don't know. I would imagine they have their own problems, but I don't think Rick Ross represents a threat enough.
Or do you think that Drake has been getting on niggas' nerves a lot, or wronging niggas a lot, and when they saw somebody getting at them, they kind of like, "Oh man, fuck it."
You know what I think happened? You gonna be honest? Okay. I think the biggest thing was everybody got mad that they sold their soul. And now this was their fight to get their soul.
That's interesting.
Kendrick,
what was selling the soul by bringing
allowing him to pass himself as part of the culture, allowing him to pass himself as part of the culture because they can get access to a pop budget for a record. And then when they start recognizing things that he was doing was unfamiliar, and then he started to kind of carry himself as if he was the culture, it started making moves. And then I think people kind of got enough of that. But I think what you watch is a bunch of people being upset at themselves. And here is the energy. Here's the energy. The energy is like, we had no business allowing you to do this, and now we're mad at ourselves. So here is the record. Here are this. Kendrick being the first one from the argument we had back then. He was like, "Man, why?" And I'm like, "Bro, nigga not finna use me to be down with the program."
So you think Dot felt like he sold his old dude?
Yeah, I think Dot initially was like he should have never been fucking with him. That's the truth. Dot should have never fucked with him in the first place, under no circumstances, not even for the benefit. But then it goes into how we see what we're protecting. You know how many times I think people regretted that in rock and roll and all kind of people that allow people that's outside because they have access to different funds. And well, you got to ask yourself, why are the labels putting the funds in that type of person in the first place? See, being a real nigga is really expensive. And I know that just sounds like a real catchy thing.
I like that. Right,
I know that sounds like a really catchy thing, but I don't mean it like that. I mean, like, for real, being solid is expensive. Standing with your people, standing for what's right has always been expensive. It will cost you everything. It cost me a lot of opportunities fucking with certain people. Drake is one of the people, being real. Like, you really got to be about it. Being real cost me my relationship with Rick Ross to a degree. Straight up. But what's more important is how we hurting people. How we hurting them. Like, that's my thing. So I think what you witnessed was a macrocosm of a bunch of people that were upset at themselves because what became most important to them, right, which was the business, started to conflate with how people saw blackness. And then they started recognizing somebody moving unfamiliar and feeling like they were empowered. So a lot of people felt like this artist, Drake, empowered these people. That's not true. All of these people empowered him. That's really the truth. It's not about his craft or his ability, but this is such a cultural movement. This is such a cultural phenomenon that you need culture to make it move. So whether that starts with Jazz or Lil J Prince, coming to Lil Wayne, Birdman, all of these people writing, all of these people feeding him the culture, feeding him cultural looks, standing by him cultural looks at the exchange, knowing that he has access to pop dollars because the suits know he's not part of the culture and he could be marketed to outside people. And they will see themselves in that person versus it's hard marketing certain artists the way you market him. It's different. Like you're not getting access. I watched Nicki not get access to a pop budget to market her album because she's a black woman. Yet he was going to get access because of who he was. So then now that I understand it, it was something I felt innately. And Coach, you know, I am like, I ain't in trap and excuse me, King, you know, I'm not selling out for nothing. I just ain't with it. Like, it don't matter enough. Like, I just pay my own fucking bills. Like, if it don't mean a 30-bedroom mansion, that's fine. Like, so what? That it ain't never validated me in the first place. So I think that's the rhetoric that you're talking about, Trap, where it's like, oh man, the whole business said they decided to take down Drake. No, what you saw was people that really always had a problem, but were scared to voice their problems. They were just scared to voice their problems because they understood what he represented in the business. They understood he represented so much. Like Rick Ross said his issue, which Rose is a bit flaky sometimes because I watch him diss Stunner Man over that album and then Guys and Under that he's mad about Wayne. Like there's some real things and then there's some bullshit. And the problem is you look into a bunch of niggas who will do anything for the sake of entertainment and you trying to find real. And my problem is I don't trade in real for entertainment. Everybody else will trade in real for entertainment. I won't trade in real for entertainment. And you saw now a bunch of people getting real. It was like, you know what? Like, I don't think Future's plot. I know they didn't call Dot and said we dissing Drake on his album. I mean, I know that to be facts. Oh man, you should diss him too. No, that was his energy. And when they heard the record, they realized what it was. They was like, this is going to be a big thing. And they put it out and it gave him this #1 song.
Did you ever listen to the album, the Metro in the Future album?
No.
Yeah, you gotta hear the album. It was like a couple of it was a couple of like.
I'm sure it's a bunch of ambiguous
ideas. Yeah.
When you make an album, but I'm sure there's no songs like Drake, you ain't shit, niggas don't fuck with you.
Nah.
Because you're not dissing. You're making something crafted around. It's ambiguous. Like you make it where it could fit the theme, but it ain't the theme. Now Metro went all the way. He said, I'm gonna make fun of you. But no, I don't think that I'm sure they didn't come to him and say, hey man, you want to diss Drake? He wouldn't have did it. That ain't how niggas get down. I mean, I know this for a fact.
Okay.
Now, Rose making fun of him is how Rose got in a battle. And then he responded to Rose. And then here goes these records. But at first, it's people making fun of him. But you watching people come out and say, yeah, you is a raggedy dude. Here's our problems with you. And we haven't voiced them because you're connected to the money. Which is why a lot of people won't say nothing now because he connected to the money. And the money is the most important part of it for most of these people. And I'm not mad. Like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. If the money is the most important thing, it just ain't my thing.
So how we hearing Future and Drake might be collaborating on the album again or some music or on the track. Does Metro do anything with Drake again?
I mean, I think Metro gonna apologize, but I think Metro issue is whatever his issue is. But trust me, it don't just resolve down to him just sleeping with some girl. Like, I think that becomes a thing like, oh, he's such a playboy. Nah. So just knowing niggas and how people do their thing, like part of Drake's prowess and how he feels like he owns something on people is sleeping with people that other people slept with. Like he weaponizes through women, right? I'll sleep with this girl because you slept with her and that makes me you. No, boy, you got to go through these problems.
So
a woman to give you some pussy and that don't mean nothing.
So you think Drake is sleeping with these women because other guys have slept with her?
7th Street Wise on purpose. That's his
thing. Yeah.
So Wayne slept with you. I need some of that now too.
Yes, because I have friends like that feel like if they sleep with the same girl you sleep with, that actually gives them the same credence. I gotta be worth what he worth. I have friends steal my dreams, ideas, and I'm used to it because I realize most people don't have nothing.
Okay, first of all, that sounds insane that somebody would be sleeping.
That shit is weird.
That is so weird. Like,
that's normal.
I could, like, is he in there like, call me Wayne? Call me Wayne.
No,
Like,
but he feels like he carries the prowess now because he's good enough for her as well as him. People put a lot of stake in vagina. A lot of stake in vagina. A lot of stake through masculinity is in vagina.
That's all.
And when you really realize women, you know what I mean? That's not how you should do it. Because it could have been Thursday. It could have been liquor. You have no idea. So, but that's how he builds himself. And the problem is he built a reputation with himself that way. That's his reputation. His reputation is he the type gonna sleep behind you.
That's
Drake is
crazy.
doing it because he's somebody that been through a lot. People he might have felt rejected. He was never cool growing up. 1,000 things. Not he's not talented. Not saying he wasn't a good person, but he wasn't what we are. He wasn't this cultured ghetto person. That's why the first people he started targeting was strippers and strip clubs. People that would have never talked to him because he wouldn't fit the theme. And it got worse and worse. It's why he got the braids going to the back. It was something that he always looked at as special. He always seen it as special. He always seen street urban culture as a special thing that he wasn't ever a part of. So when he got in it, he started targeting the girls that's in it, the highlight of the girls. He started doing all that. But he builds his thing. He don't build his thing through winning fights. He don't build his thing in competing with people in that regards. He builds it through that. And that's how he feels like he has one up on you.
Let me ask you this. When you say he looked at it as special, how special do you look at something when it's not love, it's lust?
But I think that's the thing, right? I think that's how he feels about the culture. I think that's how he feels about these girls. I think that's his problem now. And I think that's the thing I think kids.
But don't it sound come across more like lust than love, though?
But that's what it is.
Okay.
A lot of people that's rapping now lust the culture. They don't love it. To love something, you have to care and understand it. To truly love something, you have to care and understand it. It requires you to have a lot of sacrifices.
And imagine.
And I don't think he loves I know he don't love the culture. He lusts it. It looks attractive. But that's the same thing for a Russell. That's the same thing even for D1. They don't really love hip hop. They lust it. Because if they loved it, they would go to learn more about the things that inspire the art. They wouldn't just have a judgment about what inspires the art. They would go to learn.
But when you protect what you love,
yes. See, they like, and I get D1's point. D1's point is like, no, I'm just trying to make hip hop, righteous. And it's like, no, but it's not born out of just the concept of Christianity righteousness. It's born out of like making shit happen when you don't have anything else. It's finding arts. Like you'd be the person complaining because they're doing graffiti on a building 40 years ago. You'd be like, y'all wrote on my building. Y'all wrote on the church. How dare you? Like you wouldn't understand why is what it is. He'd be the person like, y'all stealing power from the park. You guys are hooligans. It's not Christian righteousness. It's circumstance and finding, this kind of artistic perspective that we all appreciate because we understand this country hasn't treated us right as Black people. And I know I feel bad. Like I know if you Al, what I say bothers you. I get it. I promise you it's not with intentions. I'm not patronizing you. Like I'm not, bro. I'm not here to irritate you. I'm just telling you, here is the thing. Whether it matters to you or it doesn't, it's fine. But here is a fact. This is my opinion backed by facts. Same I told y'all with J. Cole. I told y'all what J. Cole was before all these interviews came out, and all these interviews came back and told y'all the same thing that I just said. It's not because I'm upset. It's because I'm just looking and I'm giving it a fair chance. And I'm like, why does it feel this way? Every artist gets the same fair chance with me until you do some bullshit. And then I'm not like Ye. Like when Ye kept going and kept doing bullshit, I ran out. You're going to have to do something very special. Feel me? That you're going to do something very special for me to really take you serious. And you don't care about my little money anyway. You don't care about my fucking opinion. I'm Black anyway, and I'm ghetto as a motherfucker. So you don't care about what I think.
That nigga ain't really that ghetto. He just be saying that shit.
But I am ghetto, but I'm not. The ghetto didn't make me. I make the ghetto. The reason the ghetto is because of people like me.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That's how you know these niggas doing anything for some little fame, some little money. Because let me find out one of y'all niggas is a sloppy second seeker. Nigga, I'm not even
That's
about
who he
to
is.
hang around.
That's who he
Like,
is.
why would you want to hang around a sloppy second seeker? Like,
But because they're not and this is where they sold like Future and certain people. They knew it was a fraudulent move. They knew the things he was saying didn't fit. They knew it wasn't right. But again, Future is in a very odd position. He is one of the greatest record writers to ever grace hip hop, ever.
yeah,
But they're not giving him pop budgets. They're not treating him as fantastic of a record maker as he is. They're not treating him correctly. So he has to go do things with this artist, right, to just get access to popular music budgets when it should have been happening for you a long time ago. But that's kind of what makes it selling out.
yeah, that's crazy.
And so now what you saw in 2024 was like, what you saw in 24 was like a bunch of people. Now they there. Everybody's there. And then it's like, man, shut your fake ass up. That's what it was.
Yeah, I can see that.
And they was like, man, this old fake ass nigga. Nigga, you been fake. We fuck with you, but you been fake, nigga. You fake.
It's like them niggas was kind of trying to take a hot shower. Like wash the sins away. Like, oh,
wash that stench off you real quick.
Right,
that's what it was.
Yeah.
And you can hear what a person like pushing when he talks about Kanye. Like you can see the sacrifices that they make to get further. And that's why when they finally enough is enough, they just be like, man, this nigga was a sucker the whole time. They start to tell you. They start to tell you. And that's what happened to Drake. It's not like a operation take Drake down. You can't take Drake anywhere. Drake is one of the greatest pop artists to ever live, one of the greatest records in the business. He'll be there for his fans to make music as long as he decides to. But the truth is, they said, you know what? You're not cool.
Exactly.
You've never been cool. And Kendrick took it upon himself to make sure people never saw him as cool again. And now it's to the point where if you think Drake is cool, you're not cool.
Yeah. And it doesn't, and I'm saying it doesn't negate the fact that he's a lame. And you know he's a lame because these corn stars and these strippers and stuff, like you know you lame when they think you lame. Like when they start talking about him and shit, they be coming across like, who come in the room and be like, hey, did you sleep with Wayne? Nah, all right, you gotta go. Like I'm cool. Imagine, hey, did you sleep with King? Nah, you ain't slept with King. All right, man, I'm out. Like, what the fuck? That's just ridiculous.
So now you hearing buyer's remorse. You hearing buyer's remorse.
Buyer's remorse.
That's all these artists that was complaining about him.
Buyer's remorse.
They bought it because it fit their narrative at that time.
I like that.
Man, this is gonna get me a pop budget. Everybody, shout out to every new artist that didn't know. Like the Migos didn't know. They was like, nigga, this is gonna be cool. This gonna make our song bigger. But Future, people like Future, certain people, they knew. And they just was like, fuck it. And when you say fuck it, here you are. So when it fell apart on him as far as culturally, because this is just a simple cultural conversation. It's not the business. He'll be fine in the business. But culturally, he'll never be it. I don't care how much everybody cry and whine. It'll never happen again because he should have never been in that place in the first place. He should have never been in that position in the first place, ever in 1,000 years. Not the position of success, but the position of somebody reflected as the culture. It's not about if he's black. He is black, but he's a black man that was raised in Canada as a Jewish man. He was raised culturally Jewish. That's his positioning. He wasn't raised in the ghettos of Toronto to represent that. This is a Jewish kid who got into acting young. Feel me? He grew up, went to Jewish schools. That's who he is. He don't have enough information to represent culture. This is more than a song. This is more than some simple things. So the same thing with Kanye, where it's like, bro, I know your mom and your dad was serious people, bro, but like, how do you keep doing a bunch of dumbass shit? How could you be that selfish? How could you not care about older black people and what they think about you? How could you not care about how you represent all of us? How could you not? Why would you get on this thing? Like, and once you get that selfish in the pursuit of what you're doing, here we are. And now it's at a place where I'm just not participating in the new shit you got going on.
So you didn't listen to his new shit?
Not even a quarter of it.
Oh, you didn't listen to the ride in?
No, you listen to it, Coach?
No, because if I knew he was gonna talk about this shit, I would have definitely listened to the shit. But I didn't know. But I would have listened to the shit, but it would have made my ears bleed. So I don't like Kanye no more.
But you don't like him.
I still love Kanye the same, but I think he owed black people more than what he gave them. And maybe when he gives black people what he owes them, you feel me, then maybe we'll have this conversation.
So again. You think Kanye owed reparations?
Shit, he might as well.
He a black dude who owe black people reparations.
You know what I mean? Like, just out here embarrassing us in front of these people like that. For no fucking reason.
What could Kanye do to kind of repair his situation with black people?
Why you don't take out an ad in the New York Times to apologize to black people? But we ain't worth no money.
He didn't throw us back in the rear end of that apology?
Yeah.
He didn't throw us in the back of that little apology?
Y'all niggas, it's my bad.
Sorry to all the whites. Oh yeah, niggas too.
Our letter in the New York Times should be bigger than a letter to the Jewish folk. You've been fucking us over and disrespecting us the whole time, and you got this long ass letter to these people because it costs you some money.
He PS'd us in that letter. He was like a PS also.
PS, my bad, niggas.
Yeah, PS.
Yeah, he owed niggas an apology. And if you don't feel like as a black person he owe you an apology, then you part of the problem to me. You will sell out anyway.
Maybe he think he's apologizing by coming out with music.
That's not no apology. Something that's gonna make you money. It's not no apology.
Maybe it's like, this is my letter to y'all, man. I ain't heard the shit, Trap. Is it does it feel like an apology to you?
I like it. Nah, ain't no apology on it.
Okay.
Ain't no apology on it.
And then I heard you give it an 8.
An 8, yeah. I gave it an 8.
So that means it's a
sonically the production.
That means I know.
He's one of my favorite producers, man. No. I ain't putting no classic on it. You're one of my favorite producers.
Trap.
No, hold on. See what he created.
Give it an 8, and you said it's not a classic. That means that shit is a regular nigga 4.
Nah, that's cool.
A regular nigga.
Like I said, I want to like he's one of my favorite producers. So I always want to see what you know what I'm saying, like creativity wise. I want to see what he, you know what I'm saying, what he's doing like that. And I like it. I like the production wise. You know
how's the production? The production was good.
I like the production. I said like it's like a mix between like a college dropout, late registration, old Kanye mixed with like some Yeezus and shit like that. You know what I mean, he went into a stadium mode. He made some stadium rappers.
The same type of apology. He owed niggas double the apology he owed Jewish folks.
I think he might do it. I think he'll do it.
He ain't gonna do it.
I can see him doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
I can see him doing it.
It don't.
I can see him doing it.
You ain't gonna do it because there ain't no money attached to it.
And it's Trap. Your energy is crazy right now. But
why?
Because you said that this album was gonna be, watch when it come out, it's gonna be this and this and that. Now you over here talking all low and shit. Yeah.
No, because they said my mic was messed up. That's why I can't hear you. I gotta make sure I keep it low right now. I jump up again and go crazy. But I don't know. Mike might be in bipolar right now. But yeah, so I don't really I like it though. I mean the production wise, I'm always tuning to Kanye, just like I said, just to see his production. I'm saying where he gonna bring it to production. I never really was a fan of Kanye lyric wise or nothing like that. So I'm always just tuning in just to see what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? As far as soul samples, sounds he's using. Shit like
I'm with
that.
G though. Trap, as far as Kanye not apologizing to black people because it don't make financial sense for him to do it. Like why is it a number on his blackness? Why is the price on his blackness? Because you notice why he didn't apologize. That's why he apologized to some Jewish people immediately.
Yeah. I can see him apologizing to us though, man.
Why? For what? Why?
I think he definitely should.
should. He wasn't going to apologize to Jewish folks until they started to actually do things where they control things and say, you can't get the access to this money. You can't get access to these arenas. You can't. They start shutting him out of their business. He's not going to apologize to black folk because it would actually just have to come from the kindness of his heart. Like he didn't apologize to Jewish out the kindness of his heart. It became business.
Yeah, he didn't do that.
So because there's no business in black dollars, you feel me? He ain't gonna do nothing. You don't have to.
I think it's a party gonna come across like, you know what I'm saying, he know he let us down. You know what I'm saying? On that right there. Like by the shit he did.
You didn't even say he let us down when it happened.
Huh?
You didn't say
I didn't say it
down when it happened. No. That's the first time you said it the whole
what
time.
I said, what I said was because there's been times when Kanye did certain shit, and I be like, and then I hold off and let the, you know what I'm saying, let the foot, you know what I'm saying, let both feet land, and then figure out, all right, he was trying to do this right here, he was trying to get this message off right here. So what I was saying at that time was, let's let both feet land and let's see what, you know what I'm saying, let's see what it. But then both feet landed, and it was just full of shit. He stepped in shit. You know what I'm saying? He stepped in shit. I mean, that was it. So, yeah. In no way do I feel like anything that he was doing within that time he was on. But then now from the people that I know that's part of his camp though, and they were saying this while this whole shit was going on, it was an episode he was going through though, man. He just went through the episode in front of us all. You know what I'm saying?
So you think he was going through like a manic episode?
Yeah, he definitely was. He definitely was.
But then why the apology to black folks ain't as big as the apology to Jewish folk?
I can't answer that question for you. I don't have no answer for that question. You asking me that question, you could call. You know what you could call. You know who you could call.
I'm saying if it's an episode.
Hey, let me say this real fast. Hey, so I took in somebody who supposedly had mental problems, right, Trap? Mm-hmm. And you know when his mental problem stopped? Soon as I whooped him. Like it was crazy. No, I'm dead serious. It was crazy how sane he got. Like how clear he saw everything after I put BTA.
Good afternoon.
That's what the Jewish people did to Kanye.
What's going on?
What's going on, bro? It's done sane. Again, bro. I had to call back. It's done.
Done. What's going on,
Twitter.
Man? Done. Don't no trolling today, Done. Only honest question.
No, I listen. I speak the truth no matter where I go.
I don't think you speak the truth, Done, because I think you would have to ask me about certain facts.
Well, we can talk about Kanye's apology. The reason why one was different than the other is because one group of people have real power and the other one don't.
I agree.
So that's why. Yeah. So, I mean, it's hard to build up power when you're gangbanging on each other and destroying each other.
Is that what it is?
Well, I'm just saying, did
America not do the same thing with the civil rights and they had power?
What do you mean by that?
I'm gonna hit you later, Don.
Oh, look at that. I like that, PG.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you, bro. I thought you were going to entertain that shit.
I was already getting my cut in ready. I was like, oh God, I'm about to.
Yo, we need a call screener, man. For real.
Because they act so unfamiliar when they gang banging all the time. When the white folk gang banging all the time, like they gang banging today, right now. He like the Civil War. I'm like, they was actually wearing. They was gang banging for real. Like that's real gang banging.
They really had on the colors.
It looked like they had their power still.
Colors on too.
Good morning or good afternoon.
The red coast is coming.
Good afternoon.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, yeah, we can hear you.
Who's this, Miss Hummus?
Yeah.
Hey,
Trap. Hey, King, good to see you back.
What's up, Miss Hummus?
Hey, it's real quick. Gee, I sent you the link to Mac Watts and King's discourse yesterday. Talking about the Cole and Diddy situation. It's only 4.5 minutes. Please react to it. The whole lunch table wants you to react to it. So please try to react to it.
I don't know it.
Who was it?
I'll try to.
Who was it?
Quite right way.
I've sent the link in the super chat that I sent.
No, but I'm saying they be tripping on the channel sometime when I react to.
Not Mac Watts. I did a whole reaction to it today, and he liked it. He's not going to trip about it.
All right, send me a link to it, and I'll check it out.
It's in the super chat. You want me to send it?
Nah, text it to him.
Text it. Text it to my regular.
Do what?
All right.
Text to his phone.
So yeah, it's like I don't know. Yeah, just a little too much for me, man.
Hey, let me ask you a question, G. So you said because it don't make basically it doesn't make financial sense for him to apologize to black people. Why is that?
I mean, because we don't own the arenas he's gonna perform at. We don't own the factories he's gonna want to distribute and make his shoes. We don't really have sway. Like we don't have enough sway in his world.
Do you think the black dollar is?
It's not the black dollar. He's gonna make money from all dollars.
So if we start supporting him financially, do you think that could make an impact on him?
He didn't apologize to Jewish people because he didn't think Jewish people wasn't gonna buy his records no more. Jewish people own the arenas he want to perform in.
Right.
Jewish people are tied into all
distribution
of and the things that he wants to be involved with. There's Jewish people that are at the highest places in some of these companies, and they like, you not gonna get access to make money here through us.
So what I'm asking is,
they took his ability to earn, not his ability from us to like. They didn't take like not to buy, is to earn.
Okay, but what I'm asking is,
cut his water off.
Yeah, exactly. So they cut his water off, but because say if they can cut his water, but we can't do that way financially. Is it because we're too forgiving? Does he know like, okay, they're gonna forgive me? Or are we gonna?
No.
What I'm asking is there another way financially that we could affect Kanye?
I mean, the thing is, can we affect his ability to earn outside of not buying?
Yeah. No, just buying. Like if that would that be enough to affect Kanye if we just stop supporting him financially? Or do you think that's just not enough?
I wouldn't really get into the rally of that, to be honest, because it's not like I don't want that black man. See, my thing with black people is different. I don't want that black man to not be able to earn, even if I don't agree with his message, because he got black kids, he got to support his black family. I'm just not fucking with it. I would have to think of how. Like, I don't believe in, I'm not one of those.
Don't you want Kanye to learn this lesson?
Yeah, I believe you learn it, but you get your ass kicked.
That's what I said earlier. That when you learn your lesson.
But we've always agreed on that. I don't know about the kind of black people that's like, oh, you know what? We're not gonna buy something from you. I believe in the black folks, like Dunn is saying, it's like, let me go kick your ass. This is worth kicking your ass every time we see you. That's what I think. I believe in.
So every time,
I don't believe.
So every time Kanye graced the street, a black person just
be kicking his
haul
ass
off on him.
Because he should feel our outrage. I believe that's where we have sway. Like, whoop your ass. Some black people feel like, I want to get you fired from your job. I want to have you go to your job with 2 black eyes. That's what I believe in. I believe in that.
I think it'll be more powerful for people to express their feelings of how he hurt them, though. How he made them feel. How he making us feel by the moves that he did.
I don't believe in none of that shit. I don't believe telling people and how you feeling as a true solve. I believe people just need their ass whooped.
Wait a minute, Trap.
Ass whooping's been solving problems since the beginning of mankind.
So you think that if they did like a 2-hour just collage video of, oh man, you
heard us, dude.
You think Kanye would be like, oh man, that's it.
You need to understand, yo.
Good afternoon, Lex.
Yo, what up, man? How you know it's me, bro?
What you mean? I know your number by heart. I'm a numbers guy.
Lex, what's good?
All right, man. Yo, listen, peace to my man, Glasses, peace to Track, peace, Coach. But I'm calling to say what's up to my man, King. It's good to see King back on the set. Hey. What's up, King?
Funk Master Lex.
That's all, bro. Listen, y'all keep cooking, man. King,
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Thank you. Can you hear me? 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 Can you hear me?
Lex, don't lie to this man.
Yo, Lex.
Lex wasn't playing. No, he wasn't playing either.
You
Lex
been
a real
enough.
black
You been
man.
long enough,
Lex
man.
do some bullshit, but he a black man.
We're long enough.
Like, man, I'll just have him come out
stop
here.
Being all nice
he
to you now.
Rehabilitate here.
Yeah, I'll be nice. I was nice to him the first
Good
day.
afternoon.
Hey, what up, man?
What's up with it? Who this?
It's Rough Ed.
What's the deal, Ruff?
Man, same old shit, bro. Hey, you know what it is, man? Black people, we don't stand on the same shit when we supposed to stand on it. The one thing about Jews, man, even if they don't all agree, if it's an agenda, they're gonna stand on it as a collective.
I mean, I think we believe that, but I don't think that's even true. I think the ones with money stand on the same agenda. And I think black people with money don't stand on the agenda. I think black people with money kind of be, you know what's funny? I think black folk with too much money turn into white people.
Well, that's pretty much everybody.
Well, I think that's the problem. So if people with money turn into white people, then that becomes a thing, because those are the people that can have a true immediate change. Because I think his people that still like him or whatever, but I think we have a separated front with those of us earning well beyond what we need, past abundance, and the people with not earning enough. And I think But also, again, it's just not a fair comparison to compare what Kanye need them to do and what he need from us. All like the one. Think about it right now. Like he gave us one line of a long ass explanation that was an apology.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
You know
But
what
at
I'm
the
saying?
same time, the reason he gave them other people all those lines is because them other people stood up as a collective and said, "Nah, nigga, you ain't gonna do this shit."
But I don't know if it's as a collective. I think the money stood up on that end as a collective and said, you won't be earning through our mediums no more.
Nah, the money said it, but the ones that don't have no money is on the computers and shit backing what the people with the money say.
I don't think they even care. I think they might say something. I don't think it's a collective. I think that's kind of the biggest falsehood that all of these other, and it's used kind of as a way to kind of talk shit about black people as if we have any more disarray than anybody else when that's not true. There are people that don't agree with it that feel like he should be able to say what he want to say. But the ones with some money, they gonna say you ain't earning with us. And that's where his problem. And that's why he took it out in Wall Street Journal.
Yeah, I agree.
Out there. That's their magazine. He was like, he spoke specifically to the heart of them that had money. Then he went and sat down with a rabbi. That's about money. That ain't about all of them. They wasn't all this collective. It was the ones that could actually stop you from earning.
But even the ones with the money, this is what I'm saying. Even the black people with money can't even agree on the same shit. The black people with money can't even stand on something for the sake of standing on it.
I don't even know if that's even true. I think they will, but I just think what means something to them is different.
What means something to them is niggas always said, "Man, I'm trying to get this bag. I'm taking this bag. He ain't do it to me, so fuck it, man. Fuck what other niggas say." That's what niggas say. Instead of being like, okay, we all got money, man. The agenda is X, Y, Z. That's what we're gonna stand on, X, Y, Z. We all got money.
I just think we kind of use a lot of these ideas. I think we use a lot of these ideas to like figure out a way to say what black people aren't, that are like every other community or excuse me, every other group that's in America, when we are exactly the same. We actually even more stronger. But I think we got to really have a hard conversation about what money does to people in general, especially when it's like all these other people can assimilate into whiteness. It's going to be a difficult task. Like I was saying to Trap earlier, like Jay-Z does the same thing. Jay-Z and Donald Trump run the same business stance. But if you do certain things, that same person, we would consider them something else. So it's a deeper conversation, but I don't want it to come across that we don't have this sense of togetherness, because that's not true. We do. We do have a sense of togetherness.
I agree with you. Black people, especially black people in America, we the coldest motherfuckers there is.
It ain't no other black people. It's only black people in America.
I'm talking about
everybody else is what they are. Jamaicans is Jamaicans.
I'm saying exactly. You're right. So we the coldest motherfucker is because we set what everybody want to be, what everybody want to do. We set that shit. So I understand in that aspect. Yeah, ain't nobody ahead of us. We just got to get our shit together on how to stand on and make shit move as a collective.
I don't think it's a lack of how we organize is the problem. I think we don't have industry to stop people earning. It only works if you have industry to stop people from earning. Like that's all we talking about. We falsely accuse Jewish folks of having one agenda, and it's not true. But the ones with the money, feel me, they stand and say, that's what they did to Kanye. You can't earn. You can't earn.
Exactly. Don't stand and say, do what we say, or we taking that shit away. Just like they did with Kyrie, just like they did with Kanye. That's what they do with every motherfucking nigga who say something that they deem you shouldn't say.
Well, I mean,
They
it only
one
happens
accord
if you.
and say,
It only happens with them specifically if you talk about they folk. If you talking about they folk, why you want access to what they folk got going anyway? That's here you got to make some concessions. If you talk about they folk, you can't want access to what they folk got because they got that. Now, that's not to say you can't do your own thing, but you ain't getting what they get, what they controlling. That's like your old lady. You talking about she's a whore and you talking bad about your old lady. You ain't probably finna get no vagina. And if she mistake what you said incorrectly, she probably ain't gonna give you no vagina. So again, it's like if you're gonna fight that fight, you got to be okay with going without it. And I think we watch a bunch of people rough that's like not really to fight that fight. It'd be more about a tantrum and outrage about some simple business.
Exactly, I agree. I agree with that part. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the thing. But I'm on you. So look, this is what I was saying, Trap. Like, what do you think Jay-Z's legacy is?
That's a good question, Trap.
Jay-Z legacy has turned into he's being looked more like a businessman now though, B, than having a legacy within hip hop. I mean,
Do you really feel like that?
Yeah, I think that's
anything he did in business is bigger than his hip hop career.
That's what we're gonna. It's like what we're gonna recognize his portfolio over his catalog when it's all said and done.
I don't think so. Trap, they saying you loud as fuck again.
Again, damn. I'm not loud over here now, B. Now they just saying that now.
No, they not. Trap, listen to them.
They're not
gonna lie to you.
I'm looking at my mic right now, bro. My mic is the low as it could be.
Just listen.
I'm talking about the volume of my mic right now. It's as low as it could be.
Still could be loud.
Okay. Is it loud to you?
No, I mean, yeah, but I ain't tripping. But look, this is what I'm saying. It's like, I don't think nothing he's done in business is bigger than his hip hop career. Now, it's not to say it's not more financially viable, but I don't think none of these ideas he'll be known more.
You don't think by them saying that he was a partial owner of an NBA team isn't like a powerful thing right there?
I think it has power.
A black owner.
No,
not in hip hop sense.
I mean, not greater than his hip hop artistic contributions. Like Ice Cube is the exact opposite, right? Ice Cube, people know Ice Cube as a movie star, and there are tons of people that don't know Ice Cube is a hip hop artist. That's like his legacy. His legacy has grown to that.
Okay, of course, me, G, Trap, King, we look at Jay-Z for his hip hop accomplishments. What do you guys think the new generation? Like, how is he going to be looked at 10 years from now, 15 years, 20 years from now?
That's what I'm saying. I think they'll always know he's a rapper.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's a good question, actually. That is a very interesting question.
Because because they're not going to know him as an owner. Like, even a kid now wouldn't know Jay-Z as an owner.
And that's why I say like you hit it right on the head with the Ice Cube. Ice Cube, I'm sure kids right now know him from movies and all that kind of stuff more than that is interesting because Jay-Z is so behind the scenes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they only can still know him from hip hop because what else? Like, man, what about football? NFL? You think they might know him from NFL?
No, because they're not.
They're gonna know Jay-Z for being a billionaire.
In NFL.
I mean, that's facts.
They're gonna know Jay-Z for being a billionaire. They ain't gonna know Jay-Z for being. They're gonna know him for being a billionaire. They're gonna know
him from being Beyonce's husband.
Maybe more of that.
That too. That too.
But I don't think him being a husband is bigger than him being a hip hop artist. I don't think it's more well known. I don't think him programming the halftime Super Bowl show is a greater contribution or a more receptive contribution than him being a hip hop artist. I think all of these things are good for business and dollars, but I don't think they really take over his legacy. It's like Martin Luther King's legacy is the civil rights bill, right? The civil rights movement.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the next thing is I Have a Dream, right? Even though that's not truly where he ended up, but his civil rights legacy, I think that becomes the greatest impact you have. You know what I mean? Becomes your legacy defining thing.
You think that?
Yes.
All the time? Because for sure his hip hop impact is greater than anything that he's done, because he couldn't even done anything else without his hip hop impact. But
well, not for that being that. I'm saying Ice Cube is somebody who is different.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like he'll probably be credited and his legacy is probably larger in films than in hip hop.
Okay, what about Ice-T?
Same for him.
So you think his TV being an actor and stuff is
his legacy is greater in that?
I think Ice-T for sure, but you think for sure Ice Cube, NWA, Ice Cube, you think his legacy is bigger?
Yeah.
He's done a lot of movies.
I mean,
producing.
I know he's probably, especially with this new generation, more well known for. But to you feel like to you being a person who grew up watching, you know,
like I don't think there's nobody that know who Jay-Z is or heard of Jay-Z, would not know he's the rapper.
I think you might be right there. I'm gonna be honest with you.
There's a sole person that heard Jay-Z's name and be like,
they'll definitely know him as being a rapper though, but I mean, like he's being more known as being a businessman, so being the richest rapper, like that, and then his riches doesn't come from music though. His riches come from his portfolio.
I think people don't think of him as the richest rapper. I think
yes, they do.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Hey, this question is so interesting that when I go to practice today, I'm going to ask the kids there, like, what do y'all know Jay-Z for?
They're going to know he's
question.
Being the richest rapper.
No, I think you're adding something that makes you feel better about being a Jay-Z fan that you think.
It's not what I'm thinking, bro.
It is, for real.
That's the introduction to him, bro. That's why he get introduced now. The wealthiest rapper.
No, it's not.
They mentioned that before they mentioned him being a Grammy Award winner.
What I'm saying, but what do you mean? Again, I think you're saying you're saying Jay-Z is a billionaire and that's his brand.
Yes, that's his brand now. That's become
not
his brand.
His brand now.
Okay.
That's not his brand to the masses. I think in hip hop we hold it differently. But I think who is the most popular billionaire? Donald Trump.
I'm so conflicted with this shit because Trap, you might be onto something.
No, Trap is not on
because I think
yes, I am.
He suits all the fucking
yes,
time.
I am.
You don't see him,
but you don't see
like
him. He's not like I think he's conflating like Donald Trump with Jay-Z. Donald Trump that's his brand.
But Donald Trump never did anything else though. Like that's always.
But
been
this is what I'm saying. He did do stuff. You just don't care about it.
It's always business shit though. Like it was always.
Yeah,
again. So I'm telling you his brand. Now is Jay-Z marketing his brand like Trump? No, he's not marketing his brand.
He's definitely not marketing his brand like Trump. Yeah,
Trump's brand is billionaire money.
He's not marketing Rock Nation like that?
No. Don't nobody know still around. Like only we in the culture know what Rock Nation is.
Yeah, Rock Nation is around.
Jay-Z is much greater and bigger than Rock Nation.
All right, so let's think about like his
Jay-Z the rapper is greater than Jay-Z the billionaire. Donald Trump, the league owner, is not greater
to the culture. To the culture is, yeah.
I'm talking about period. Okay. Anybody who heard the name Jay-Z.
Let's think about Jay-Z's last albums that he's made. When you listen to him, does it feel like money when you listening to him?
I never really thought Jay-Z
feel like he's giving out financial literacy.
Don't it feel like he's giving you financial advice on his new album?
Yeah, but I think y'all talking about not brand versus product.
Okay,
it's
maybe.
Like, okay, listen, look at it like this. Donald Trump is somebody that their brand is they're rich. That's their brand, billionaire.
Okay.
That's the first person that I remember that became how people knew them. Nobody gonna be like, I'm Jay-Z and some white one. They're not going to say that. They're gonna talk about Jay-Z being successful in the business, him becoming wealthy and all his business moves. Donald Trump was known like that.
Right.
That's how Donald Trump was known. And I get the business, but I don't think Jay-Z's business is bigger than his hip-hop career. It may be worth more money, but it's not larger. Nor I don't think it's as revered to mainstream audience as a hip hop artist.
He said it in his music, bro. The CEO mind, the marketing plan was me. His whole marketing plan was coming into the game. Was coming into the game. He came into the game.
You keep defining through product. I'm not disagreeing. That's like saying the Big Mac is bigger than McDonald's. I'm not debating product. I'm saying most people that know who Jay-Z is, like most people knew who Martin Luther King is, if you heard his name, right? If you're going to know one thing, most likely it's going to be the civil rights movement, and which is rooted in I Have a Dream.
Y'all niggas know when G's trying to make a point. McDonald's coming up.
Well,
Taco Bells.
I think people who know. I think people
Big
who
Mac
know.
coming out.
I think
Everybody
people
know McDonald's.
I think people know who Jay-Z's a rapper and don't know his songs.
Okay.
I think people know Snoop is a rapper and don't know his songs.
Okay, that's okay. So that's another one. So Snoop, how do we
rapper?
What I always say is this though, right? I say this with all the rappers like that, like 50 Cent, Snoop, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? In order for them to climb within the success that they're doing outside of it like that attachment is always to them though. You know what I'm saying? It's always to them, like rapper, you know what I'm saying, like that though. It's always gonna be because that's where they came from like that.
That's what I'm saying, but that's not Cube.
That's not Cube. Yeah.
There's people flat out that see Ice-T and Ice Cube and have no idea that person was a rapper.
So you think the same people that look at Cube and like, oh, this guy just, are we there yet? You think they look at Snoop
as a rapper,
even
if they don't know his songs? There's people genuinely that do not know Ice Cube was a rapper.
What about 50 Cent?
The 50 Cent, that's a good question. Like
50 Cent's another rapper.
So they look at him like
it's always gonna be attached to him. It's always gonna be attached to him as a rapper because that is the I understand what you're saying on that. But when I'm saying with Jay-Z though,
I see what you're saying though. I get it.
No, that's attachment. It's gonna be attachment. Yeah. It's gonna be rapper.
It's not an attachment because Ice Cube is not the attachment. That's the point I'm saying.
Ice Cube should don't win some it went other way.
That's what I'm saying. So his legacy,
he started being big.
His legacy completely
shit like
different.
that. Yeah.
Jay-Z's legacy is his contribution, not his true legacy. There's a million things under it that we could talk about. I'm saying the greatest thing, his civil rights bill would be his hip hop career. And I think for Ice Cube, truly, it may be films.
Friday.
No, but I get what you're saying. Like, if you ask somebody, what do you know Ice Cube from? Like, I'm talking about people who didn't grow up with Ice Cube.
Are we there yet?
They'll probably for sure be like, oh, I know him from acting.
They don't know he a rapper.
They probably don't even know he rap.
Yeah.
And I see what he's saying because you probably ask those same people and they do know Snoop from rapping. Like, all right, even if they don't know a song from him. They were like, well, he was a rapper. There are some people who probably really don't know Ice Cube used to rap, which is crazy, but it is like that.
Like Jay-Z,
for sure.
What he's done in life, his legacy as far as truly is a different list. I'm saying, what's his greatest contribution in legacy that will be talked about and revered at the highest level, at that impacted the most people? It's probably going to be his hip hop career. For Ice Cube, it's probably going to be films. For Ice-T, it's probably going to be televisions. For Snoop, it's his hip-hop career. Like, there's nobody that heard of Snoop Dogg.
What's 50 Cent? What's 50 Cent?
Same thing as a hip-hop artist. But it's kind of...
I think 50 might have been the power. That power thing might have took him over to that.
I'm asking Trap. I'm asking all these questions
50
today.
Still kind of rap. You still look at him like he gonna
rap.
rap.
But I don't know. That power actually did with power right now.
Like you see, like you don't see 50 like you know Dick Wolf. Like that's still gonna be a far number two. Like where Dick Wolf is his legacy, right? As far as him producing Law and Order SVU, Law and Order, all these shows.
That power universe though is real though, B. That power universe
is not bigger than 50 Cent, the hip hop artist.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Will Smith is another guy that has grown past, hip hop. His legacy is his contributions to film at the highest level.
Even with that last album he tried to do?
Yes.
It just okay.
Yeah, people
I got one.
Now he's just being funny.
I got one for you. I got one for you, right? And it's dope though.
He's trying to just clown Will Smith right now.
But he did a lot of stuff and still remained hip hop like that. LL Cool J. LL Cool J.
I don't know if everybody knows LL Cool J is a rapper, but it might be true.
What?
Yeah, that's a good one, Trap.
That might be true. I'm saying I think it is. I would have to ask some questions.
That's rapper.
Because LL, you know what's funny?
Rapper.
LL has these really big songs that go through generations.
When the last time LL rapped? I mean, not rap. When the last time he act?
He acts all the time. He's in that television show. That's like one of the
he's in that. Yeah. I forgot he's on that. Yeah. I don't watch that show. That's why he's on that show. I forgot he's on that show.
I don't know if LL Cool J, if a kid heard of LL Cool J, what would they have heard of him doing?
I mean,
what would be the first thing they would say about him?
Hey, this shit is so interesting. I'm asking kids this immediately. I gotta know.
I got a good one for you. What's Bow Wow?
A rapper.
Rapper, right? Bow Wow did a lot of. He did a lot of TV shit though. He did a lot of TV movies and all that shit.
But I think he's a rapper doing television. Like Tupac is a rapper acting.
I thought he was an acting that was a rapper that acted rapper.
I think Tupac would have did it more though. I think Tupac would have went on more though. I think Tupac would eventually like been considered like an actor. Like they looked at him like he would have been like on the Cube level. I think
Queen Latifah.
Like on the Cube.
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah's a good one too.
Films.
Oh man, I don't know, bro. I don't know about Queen Latifah.
Do you think of like? Is there somebody that's heard of Queen Latifah that doesn't know that she's a rapper?
For sure.
Probably so.
I think it's movies at this point. I think it's like it's kind of clean to cut too. I think if we call up, I mean, we ask kids right now, what you know Queen Latifah from, they would be like,
she did that TV show.
Set it off.
Yeah, she did the TV show for a long time.
Equalizer.
Yeah,
Equalizer. That I hate.
They don't know one. I mean,
ask one of your youngest. Call him and ask him right now. Call him and ask him and be like, hey, what do you know Queen Latifah for? When you hear the name Queen Latifah, what do you think?
Yeah, she been in some big movies too. So.
That is a great. These are some great questions.
Latifah movies. I didn't know she rapped to high school.
Movies. Wow.
Yeah, it's movies. It's got to be films and movies with her.
Hey, Dada. Hey, we streaming real fast. I just got a question for you.
Queen Latifah.
When I say Queen Latifah, what comes to mind first?
Queen Latifah.
Yeah. What do you know her from the most?
You and I, T.Y.
Oh.
See?
Interesting.
What do you say? What do you say?
Music.
Oh wow. Wow.
How old are you?
20.
20.
Wow.
Wait,
he might not know a song though. He might not even know a song though. That's the crazy thing about it though.
I said, why would you know Queen Latifah from music?
I don't know. I don't even know. Like, I can't even think of a song.
That's what I said. That's what I said. He might not even know a song.
She's somebody that never lost.
But it just carries.
So I'm saying, so music or acting first? Is Sean back there too?
Yes. Sir.
Music or acting first when you think of Queen Latifah? Huh? I think they phone cutting out.
But that's the point I'm saying.
They won't even know a song. Won't even know a song. That's crazy.
I think people will know Queen Latifah as a rapper.
They won't even know a song.
I don't think you're going to really know a lot of people that see the name Queen Latifah when you hear the name and not know she's a rapper. You may not know one of her songs, and that's what I'm saying about Jay-Z.
Well, why is Ice Cube different then?
Hold on, I just got to ask one more. Hey, Jay-Z, what when y'all think of Jay-Z, what do y'all think about?
Rich.
Oh, fast too.
Yeah, rich. Stop trying to brain people.
You said who? You said Beyonce.
That was the second one.
All right, y'all. All right.
I'm telling you, Trap, it's not like I get what you're saying because how he's marketing product to us. I'm saying Jay-Z's brand is going to be hip hop artist first. It's not going to be rich. Donald Trump's brand is like rich. Like that was what he sold. Jay is a rapper that tried to sell rich, but he's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? He's a hip hop artist, and that's not for. At least I'm glad it's bigger than him being a dope dealer. There's people.
I'm about to say that. I'm about to say that right now. I'm about to say that right now.
Fuck y'all.
I'm about to say that right now.
For years, they wouldn't disconnect selling dope from Jay-Z.
Yo, that shit is so crazy though.
Being rapper or hip hop artist, like that's like Puff. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So
that shit is so crazy. How like when he get on 2020, that shit goes. Former crack dealer, now billionaire.
I remember that. You know what I mean? So like Hove moved up a lot. Because growing up, they was always calling him ex drug dealer and rapper. So now at least Jay-Z is in a place, and that's what I'm saying, Coach, where he's a hip hop artist. But I was thinking legacy, that's his greatest contribution is his artistic.
It was the speed of how he said rap too, music.
It's funny because music. But that's what I'm saying. Like somebody like Queen Latifah, people will know she's a rapper and don't know her rap songs. Same thing with like LL Cool J. That could be true about him. Like, and I think it's really hard for people to not heard a LL Cool J song in their life at this point.
What do you guys think it's the names though? Like if we call them by their government,
it's definitely a name.
Would it
Definitely
be?
a name.
If I say Queen Latifah, somebody gonna be like rapper. Are they gonna not like act? Like if I call him, if I say Todd Smith to one of them, if I'm like, what you know Todd Smith from?
He don't use Todd
Yeah,
Smith.
they probably even know what the fuck that is.
But Ice Cube is somebody where he was able to build into a second legacy that topped his initial legacy. And I was thinking about that as this really dope thing when you're able to take your legacy to another level in another space. Not add to your legacy, but like blow past the ceiling. Like that's how Cube, I don't quite know how Cube was able to do it because his music did fairly well. I mean, NWA is a big deal. Ice Cube is a big deal, but his films just, it's like there's people who don't know Ice Cube as a rapper. They're like, oh, the actor. Yeah. Like I know people personally like that. They be like, damn, Ice Cube was a rapper. I'm like, yeah.
I would love to ask these guys that question though. Like, do you think Jay would rather you look at him like a rapper or a businessman at this point? You think businessman?
Businessman. Saying I'm not a rapper.
Yeah.
And we like, yeah, you're a rapper.
Businessman. I'm a businessman.
Yeah. I wonder if you ask LL, would he? It's funny because LL probably the other way.
LL won't be a rapper. He won't be a rapper.
Yeah, LL like,
because he be like Sean Carter. You never hear LL use his name.
No, you don't.
That nigga like, nigga, my name LL Cool.
Yeah, that is.
I'm Cool J. I'm Jay.
LL do seem like a nigga. Like
Ice-T the same way. Ice-T could go Tracy Martin, like, nah, Ice-T. Jay, I mean, for sure, Jay-Z would be like Sean Carter.
Facts.
Sean. Hey, Sean
Carter.
I know who talking Sean. What the fuck? I'm the one who said it. But so okay. King. Who's Todd Smith?
King
is
I don't know who the fuck Todd Smith is.
You don't know who Todd Smith is?
James Todd Smith is?
Hey, we gonna do that. Hey, Trap, we're gonna do that Wednesday, man. We're gonna come here with 5 rappers' real names. And then we're gonna ask King.
That's too short. That's too short, right? That's too short, right?
Damn it, King.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, you was that nigga.
My bad.
I know it. I know.
All right, King. Who is Calvin Broadus?
Well, we know who that is.
We'll say the name.
Snoop, man.
All right.
Bullshit.
Don't fuck. He on his phone now too. He trying to type it in.
This is West Coast stuff.
Okay.
Man.
Who is Alvin Joyner?
Alvin who?
Alvin Joyner.
What's that nigga?
I don't know this nigga.
I know who
got me.
About.
You got me.
The one that did that.
None of y'all know who Alvin Joyner is.
Acting too.
Go say the name, nigga.
I can't think of the motherfucker music name.
Alvin Joyner.
Alvin Joyner.
Alvin Joyner.
I see it in my.
Fuck.
I don't know who that is at all. At all. I have no clue who that is.
I know who it is. Don't say it. I know who it is. He did that. He do acting too.
So many rappers do acting.
Exhibit is Alvin Joyner.
Oh,
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I would have never got that shit.
What about Ricardo Brown?
Hey, this is making me sad. I don't know these niggas' names.
But that's hip hop. Hip hop gives you the identity you know. What about Ricardo Brown?
Ricardo Brown.
I want street names. I don't go for government names. I never was worried.
Like I'm out here looking at the LT and
shit. Don't look. Ricardo Brown.
Give me the answer, LT. Ricardo Brown.
I don't know.
Brown. Who's a Puerto Rican nigga? Fat Joe.
Corrupt is Ricardo Brown.
Ricardo Brown. I ain't know that.
That's
I call
crazy.
Fat Joe.
And you was laughing at me not knowing names. So.
Yeah, I was. I feel bad now. Now I feel dumb. I'm sorry.
It's not to feel dumb. This is the point of it, though. This is kind of like what hip hop allowed people to build legacies and names that they can feel proud of.
Street names.
I'm gonna be really honest with you. I'm a little mad at G at this point because when I'm talking about shit about somebody, I don't like that shit. I don't like when a nigga. I was feeling good about talking shit about you
because you knew a couple names.
Yeah, now
everybody knows who Jose Cartagena is, right?
Yeah. That's Fat Joe.
Okay. Oh shit.
So here's a question: why do you know certain names but you don't know the other name? Delmar Arnaud.
What is this a nigga name?
Delmar Arnaud.
Arnaud. Nigga sound like he owns
Delmar
some jewelry
Arnaud.
company.
I don't know that.
You do? You know it?
Nah, I don't know who that is.
Delmar.
Never heard of him.
Dale, funky homies, funky homo sapien.
Daz.
No, that can't be Daz's name.
Yeah.
Delmar is Daz?
Yes.
I see why these niggas gonna buy these rap names.
Delmar is crazy.
How you know all these names?
Well, you know these niggas' names. He calling these niggas this shit on the phone and shit. What's up, Delmar?
You grew up.
Corrupt always call you Delmar.
What up, Dale?
Aaron Tyler. You know why you gonna know that?
Why?
Aaron Tyler.
Because I don't know why.
Tyler, the creator?
Aaron Tyler.
Oh.
He said Tyler, the creator.
Aaron Tyler.
LT, if y'all getting this shit, man, like, are they getting
They
this
getting
shit?
it? Are they getting it?
They looking it up though.
They looking it up because this shit is crazy right here. Nigga, this make me feel so bad.
MC8.
MC8 is Aaron Tyler.
Right.
Yes. Aaron Tyler.
That sounds so regular. I like that name. That's a good name, MC8.
David Blake.
Yeah. David Blake. That sounds like a magician.
David Blake.
Who Quick?
There you go.
That's DJ Quick. That nigga just guessed.
Isn't it actually another somebody named David Blake though too?
You like that
A singer?
one?
David Blake.
It's a singer. It's a singer named David Blake, isn't it?
Possibly, but David Blake. We had one specific place. Andre Young.
That's Dr. Dre.
I didn't know that either.
Not bad. Everybody know who Eric Wright is.
Okay, yeah, we know Eric Wright.
Mm-hmm.
Can you know Eric Wright? I was just trying to see.
He didn't know Quick.
Cause I just wanted to nigga, you guessed. Guessing ass nigga. That was a great guess.
Earl Stevens.
Earl Stevens.
Oh,
that's
I know who
that's
that is.
that's E40. It's E40.
Yep.
All right, that's not bad.
That was good, actually, Trap. I feel like I could have got to that in about 5
Trap,
minutes.
don't say nothing. Earl Simmons.
That's what's his face? That's DMA.
Not bad.
Good one.
Not bad at all. Not bad. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all getting better. Let's get to these super chats.
Damn it, I'm over here sweating this shit. I'm about to get kicked off the lunch table in this.
I don't know these niggas at all.
Man, nigga, I was up.
Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $5. I love the black people in LA. I get so much love in the hood. I have nothing but respect and admiration. Same here. I don't know what these people talk about. Bond to Baby Girl 1 Trade 5. Thank you for the membership for the 2 months. Love you. Hey, Lunch Table family. We up in here. Flash 1689. Thank you for the membership for the 2 months. Good afternoon, Lunch Table. What's happening, Playboy?
What's happening?
What's up?
What's good?
K-Way, what up? Thank you for the 1 month membership. Trap sound like he talking on a McFlurry machine.
Trap, prepare yourself. You about to get about 4 more of these.
I already know. It's about to get crazy.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. G trying to make sure we have a Pavilions production at the lunch table, but Trap treating it like food for less. His guinea pig and labor and his mic sound infected.
Why didn't you see the other one he said? I've seen the other one he said. He said some crazy shit. Why did you see this one?
What is up with this guinea pig talk?
He talking about his
I know that Trap Dog ain't even that. He ever look like a guinea pig.
Miss Peachy Peaches, thank you for the $5. Who are these people you think jealous of LA? 305 ain't no jealousy, hate. Honestly speaking, I'm not sure if it's even a thought, but understand why you may think so. I get it, but I think that's why you have like somebody. Shout out to Dunn, but like people that really feel like, oh man, this is what's going down. Like I never thought I knew what's going down in Miami because I saw a YouTube video or rhetoric. Like I have to go be involved. I have to really be involved. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $10. I feel way safer in any part of LA compared to New York. I was on the train headed to the Armory and seen a midget man pull out a dressed hot dog from his back pocket and feed it to a rat, then ate the crumbs.
You're a liar. You're making your imagination is crazy.
Shout out to the beloved Bone. What up, bro? Podcast or no podcast. If next season is the last, you got to keep this live stream going past next year. Too great, too important. We'll figure it out.
We good. We're gonna be here.
Trap to take it over. Trap Coach and King.
We're gonna be here.
K-Way, thank you for the $2. Damn, G treating King like Skip treated Shannon. Skip.
Oh, good one.
Skip. Sit down. What do you tell Skip? What do you tell Skip? Sit down. Put your
That's what Skip told Shannon.
Yeah, take your glasses.
He said, put your glasses back on.
glasses back
Put your
on.
glasses back
What
on.
are you doing?
Yeah, good
I
one.
remember that
That
shit.
was a
Put your
good one.
glasses back on.
Put your glasses back on. Shout out to Bomb the Baby Girl, 1 Tray 5. Thank you for the $5. Standing in the kitchen, palms itching while the chef cooked by the quarter chicken. They don't know nothing about that bro. Okay, I got you. Lassane Crooks.
Lassane Crooks.
I don't got no
Lassane
idea.
Crooks. Lassane Crooks.
That's a dope name though. That should have been somebody, whoever rapping name, that should have been their rapping name.
I know they might have, I want to see what their real rapper name is.
That's a fire name. That's a fire name right there.
Oh, Tupac Shakur that was his first name?
That was his
first name?
They changed his name in 8 months.
Damn. I feel terrible right now. Like,
yeah. He was named after his mom's homegirl. That was her last name.
I'm about to get a bunch of texts now. But Glasses got me in trouble with that one.
Most people don't know that. That ain't nothing. They changed the name to Tupac, I think, like 8 months or a year or something, 2 years. Tupac Shakur was actually a fighter, a warrior.
Yeah, we told that whole story before. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
That shit is deep.
It's crazy. It's hella deep. She put it on. She put it on her son, man. You finna be some shit. This name, you can't even just go be a regular nigga. Shout out to T Stewart. Thank you for the $5. Yo, G, sent you a very important email titled Museum. I'll check it out. I got you. Miss Peachy Peaches, thank you for the $5. G, you see Thug let Charleston White cheat him out his feelings and possibly out his freedom. Thug making threats and hanging with gunmen. Charleston telling, man, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I seen that.
I don't know.
He tripped him off the streets?
No. I don't know in which world do y'all think that just because you think you'll tell the police that I'm supposed to not do something to you. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Fuck these streets. Like that sense of fear and living in fear because I'm gonna go to jail because I'm holding nigga accountable for raggedy shit he say to me. I'm not with that. You ain't getting tricked off the streets. This nigga should have got tricked into a black eye. Like that whole, I saw academics posted that. Oh, nigga talking about he a worst nigga nightmare. That nigga ain't no nightmare to no real street nigga. That shit ain't no nightmare. We don't care if you a snitch. That just means somebody should take your life. All of that rhetoric that people scared or these niggas they telling the police, man, bullshit. They gonna have to come to court then. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
It's because the mindset, everybody think a nigga scared to go to jail.
Yeah, and that's what I'm starting to realize. Like when did this happen that niggas were scared to go to jail? Like, I get it that in regular life, y'all scared to go to jail. Man, ain't nobody scared to go to jail if you live this life. If you really serious on this thuggish shit, man, going to jail ain't the end of the fucking world.
It used to be a badge back in the day.
He ain't tricked him off the street. That nigga holding that nigga feet to the fire. Nigga been talking all that high power shit. Well, show me you right here in front of me. Charles can call whoever you want to fucking call. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You can call whoever you want to call. Next time he should have hauled off and whooped his fucking ass.
They were face to face?
Yeah, and he was on his ass. He was barking him down.
It was at some party.
Who was barking who? I don't know what y'all talking
Thug got on Charles because Charleston had been talking shit about Thug. So he seen him. He started pressing him. Like, nigga, you saying all that shit, nigga. What's up?
Charles said, I'm calling police.
I'm gonna call the police. Nigga, nobody care about that shit, nigga.
Just snatch the phone and shit out his face. You ain't calling
all
nobody,
that shit where everybody's scared to go to jail. Man, fuck these streets. If these is the streets and you think stand on them mean everybody gonna disrespect you and you just gonna keep on it, you fuck that. That shit trash. That's some bitch ass behavior. I ain't mad at that nigga for pressing that nigga. You talking about me like that and shit. That nigga should have really hauled off and whipped his ass and went to jail. Fuck these streets, man, if you got to be a bitch ass nigga to be in them.
There it is, facts.
Shout out to Beach Boy Dre Beach. Thank you for the $10. I like 5 to 18, but Coach ain't living no thugging lifestyle. That's not his choice. This is a coach.
Yeah, you gotta live this
if
life.
You thugging, man, so what?
We live this life, Coach.
What's happening right now?
Man,
Trap,
fuck
let us be quiet,
Trap. Listen to me.
Quiet here.
Fuck with Thug Sub Club said kids don't listen to this. No, listen to me. Don't listen to them. Ain't nothing cool about your kids saying you a bitch. Ain't nothing cool about being no bitch. Ain't nothing cool about being on the streets and not being respected. Fuck these streets. Fuck freedom if motherfuckers ain't gonna respect you. That shit bullshit. I don't give a fuck about none of that sucker shit y'all talking about. That's why the sidewalk is over there. Stay on the fucking sidewalk. This is the type of moral dilemma you got to deal with when you living in this position. If not, shut your ass up and go sit down somewhere. Move out the way.
It's gonna be 400 niggas watching the show next Wednesday.
That's
This
cool.
Wednesday.
It's nothing wrong with that. If you are not,
nah, because the other 400 gonna be in jail.
All I'm saying is stop trying to make your sidewalk shit seem smart. It's not about smart or not. This just you don't want to go to jail. It's not smart or dumb.
We can collect calls.
If somebody call you 100 bitches and you think staying out of jail, they done called you 100 bitches and disrespected you and all that, you think that's cool because you stayed out on the streets. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, don't go to jail, but we all know you a bitch.
Collect calls Wednesday. Hey, we have a collect call Wednesday, Trap.
Coach, if somebody spit on you, would you go to jail?
Wait, somebody do what now?
Spit on you, would you go to jail?
Come on now, man. What kind of question is that, bro?
Sub Club ain't going to jail if somebody spit on me. Like, at least I'm on the streets.
Yeah.
Look,
you're bad. You shouldn't have did that.
Look, dude, like I'm not Glasses. I ain't running around here trying to. Glasses wants to be arrested today, but
I don't want to be arrested. But I just don't want nobody to spit on me.
But dude, come on, bro. Like I'm not about to. Like you can't spit on me, dude.
Okay.
You can't touch me in no
There's
foreign way.
There's a line
no
there
fashion,
that
dude.
you'll go to jail about.
You cannot. Yes, there's a line. There's some stuff I will go to jail for.
Okay.
Glasses, I'm not going to jail for it because it's the morning. You know, sun rose. Oh shit, I want to get to prison today.
Shout out to Beast Boy Drake Beast. So if somebody spit on you, not going to jail.
If somebody spit on me, then I mean I'm not going.
Like I'm staying.
I'm not going to jail. What are you talking about?
Somebody spit on me, nigga. Like, you know, it's gonna be a problem. I'm just gonna say that. I ain't about incriminating myself.
Keith Haddington told me that one.
But like, just don't try to spit on me, fellas, please.
All this old preaching, everybody been preaching to black people. Oh, you just shut your scary ass up. Shut the fuck up. Let somebody else do something. Let this law control. Y'all have been stuck on the fucking plantation your whole life. Well, I'm not running because I don't want to go get hung.
They grew up
Shut
on
up.
Turn the other cheek shit. Man, what the fuck that
Stop
mean?
being fucking scary your whole life. Going to jail is a quality experience.
Okay.
It's a quality fucking experience.
Hey,
if you black and you ain't never went to jail, that means you been a motherfucking, you been straight up there. I'm not saying go catch a felony case. I'm telling you, it's not the end of the world because you're going to jail. Stop acting like jail is like the final destination.
Youngins, cover your ears. Cover your earmuffs. Earmuffs, youngins.
Y'all think this is crazy?
Earmuff, youngins.
You learn some shit going to jail for real.
Yeah, y'all gotta
chill.
chill.
You realize what you not gonna do when you go to jail.
You'll learn some shit.
I'm not saying go out and do a crime to get yourself put in jail. I'm telling you, don't let jail be the ultimate factor of
Don't let it deter you from doing these crimes.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying now you should
don't
weigh
let it be
the
a
crime.
deterrent.
Now you should let the crime. Now you should weigh it.
Don't be a bitch because you're scared to go to jail.
Yeah.
Do not listen to King, guys, please.
I'm with King. Don't be a bitch because you're scared to go to jail.
Yeah, don't.
That shit is not cool. It's bad for your mental health, your internal. I'm not trolling. I believe it with all my heart, Sub Club. I'm not lying.
Yeah, I believe it. I live it.
So what's the most y'all will let slide before y'all? Like if a nigga just call y'all a name, like
you
if a
right
nigga,
now.
If a nigga call me the N-word, I'm punching. I'm going to jail.
So wait a minute, hold up.
Right
If a nigga come up in here right now and King and call you a bitch, you going to jail right now?
I probably would if I don't know.
Like if you can't,
Listen,
okay.
If somebody called y'all the N-word, like a white man walked up was like fucking nigger, you're not going to jail? You're not gonna punch him in his face?
I'm gonna laugh it off.
You're laughing.
I'm not mad. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, don't let jail be the reason you won't hold somebody accountable.
No, like I got a list of like 7 things where I'm willing to throw it away for. But
ain't nothing to scared of going to jail.
Yeah.
I don't know where this rhetoric came from. That jail is this big scary place. It ain't the end of the fucking world.
But see,
you only scared to go to jail if you can't bail out.
So okay, so let me clear up the misnomer that I'm scared to go to jail. I'm not scared of jail. My problem, the reason why I stopped going to jail is because it got too comfortable.
Yeah, we
say
talking
that.
about.
Go say that then.
I'm saying this whole thing, like, oh my God, it's scary. I don't know what's gonna happen. What the fuck?
Nah, I ain't worried about no scared of going to jail.
Jail's not scary. I just
not at all.
You are a
That's
man.
the worst thing that could happen. Once you go to jail and you realize it ain't scary like that. That's the worst shit.
Self-defense is trash. Take your scary ass to jail. If you scared to go to jail, you need to go visit just so you get that fear out your heart.
Hey, but
let the reason you don't go to jail is because you feel like this ain't worth it. Don't let it be out of fear of going to a place that they just hold people that broke the law. Ain't the end of the world. What y'all scared of? I'm not saying go commit a crime. Listen to the two. I know that's how it feels. I'm saying make a decision and don't let the fear of other people in trouble be the deterrent. It's not going to end you. Like you act like you're going to die because you went to jail. Like, oh, die. What? Listen, if you don't mind and some man can disrespect you and talk about your kids and that ain't worth going to jail for.
But jail is not for the weak though. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not.
It is now.
It's
I
not
hear
for
the
the
stories now.
I haven't been to jail in a long time.
Club. Stop with gang member logic. You
But
think when them people went and protested at that building, they were scared to go to jail on in January 6th? What are you talking about? This is any person. This ain't got nothing to do with gang bangers. This is when you got heart and when you don't got heart. What you willing to stand up and die for? Are you willing to stand up and die for anything?
Glasses trying to do an LT field trip to jail and shit.
I probably need to take them so they can stop being so goddamn scary.
Scared straight.
Hey, Trap. Hey, my pop did that to me. My pop did that to me. He took me on a field trip to jail. He's walking me through that motherfucker.
Let me show you what's going on up in here. Because other than that, what are you really scared of? Now, I'm not saying do something to go to jail.
Let me say it was spread.
I'm just saying that can't be the ultimate thing that you scared of. What's going on? Good afternoon.
Hey, this is Veronica in Arizona.
Are you free?
Hey.
Are you calling from a collect card?
Are you calling from prison?
Press 5.
Am I calling where?
From prison, Joe.
No, I ain't calling from no prison. Okay, so first of all, we don't want to be bothered with no Kanye. He's done way too much. He burns all the bridges.
I'm with you.
Second of all, what's the matter, Glasses? Why your energy so low?
I'm okay. I'm just one of them days where Trap selling us out, and I'm like, damn.
Selling us out is crazy.
Okay, because you know it doesn't matter what happens. We gonna always love you.
Hey, I need that love.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. All right, fellas, and I love all y'all too.
Veronica.
Welcome back, King. Welcome back, King.
All right, Veronica.
Okay.
Welcome back, King.
Okay.
Welcome back, my ass.
There you go with that bullshit. See, you gonna try me. I told you my neck fixed. Okay.
I'm about to have King going to jail today.
No, listen, man. Y'all making a big thing. I'm saying to y'all, feel me, that it's okay to stand up for what you believe in.
Yes.
Like imagine Martin Luther King never wanted to go to jail. You know what? I can't make that stand. I can't go to jail.
You've been to jail all kind of states.
Martin Luther King been to jail more than me.
In all kind of
and I've been to jail a lot of times. You gotta have some heart, man. Like, you know what's funny, man? They done made y'all so scared to run off the plantation. Look, I'm not saying you should go to jail for anything or everything. I'm saying it's okay. It's not the end of the world.
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to get to. I'm with you. I think there should be some reason. No, I'm dead serious. Like, I think there should be some reasons you should be like, all right, I'll go to jail for this. But my problem with G is his list is really long. Well, it's a long ass list of reasons on that list.
Now, would I get 30 years just for punching somebody? Probably not. If they pass away, then that was God's will, and I need to be in here teaching these niggas. Because I'm not letting you call me a nigger. It just ain't gonna happen. I don't give a fuck about none of this. I'm walking around, whoop-de-doo. You know I felt that motherfucker was talking shit to us at that part. I'm finna pop the shit out this motherfucker. Oh, you think that's a game? Got you. I'm gonna show you right now. It's not that. It's just I believe in harmony and balance. No, I don't think. I know I'm right, sir.
This nigga said harmony and balance.
That's what justice is.
I understand what he's saying.
I get what he's saying. It just be so fucking crazy when he said out loud. Like harmony, justice, harmony and balance. But he says it all. It sounds poetic.
It is supposed to be.
And then he'll look up a nigga name on the thing who talks some shit about him, like, I'm whooping his ass. It don't seem like poetry no more.
Because that's harmony. That
if
people
I bump
think they
into a nigga who said I'm a bitch ass nigga online,
then I should show him when I see him that I'm not. Or it should come with at least some consequence, or he got to back it up. Show me I am.
Or bow down.
That feels harmonious to you if you see a nigga who called you a chump online, and then you see him and you sock him in his mouth, you'll be like, oh man, yes.
Shout out to Stud Club. He said, you almost let G Crip do time for Aiden Ross. Hovey, that would be the best thing a Crip went to jail for. Kicking a motherfucking ass that was disrespecting a black woman, a white person's ass. That would be he would be celebrated on the tier. That's the best thing you can go to jail for is standing up for a black woman when a white man is verbally assaulting them.
But see, I can see that.
That should be worth you going to jail. That's worth me going to jail. I ain't changed 1 minute. I am pacing it and timing it. It's not over. I'm not cool. It's not cool. I know everybody like, oh, it ain't happened yet. That don't matter. I'm waiting. I'm going to see it. It's worth going to jail over. It's worth getting sued over. It's worth every last consequence. Sometimes you have to weigh consequence. It's okay to weigh consequence. Something maybe it not be worth it to you. Yes, bro. Yes. Stop being a girl. Stop thinking you could do stuff like everybody else. It's okay to go to jail. It's not the end of the world. So what?
You know what? G got me. I'm about to call my children up right now. Tell them to go.
That's not what I'm saying.
Go to jail. Go to jail. Dad, let me recall these niggas up. Hey, stop this college, this bullshit
That's
college.
not, see, y'all so dramatic.
Wow.
Y'all so dramatic.
My oldest son's an engineer. Quit that shit.
I'm not saying go steal some candy.
Hit the yard, my nigga. Like,
Jesus Christ. Like, y'all know these things could exist in a vacuum. I would want Dada to stand up for a black woman that some white. I would put some on his books. Hey, man, how much is this bill? Let's get him out of there. Let's get him out of there. Let's get an attorney. I'm proud of you. Hey, I think that's great to stand up for a black woman. What would be worth going to jail better than standing up for some sister?
Hey, we're gonna have a meeting and shit.
Like, you can't be proud of that.
Hold on, I got to know now.
I'll be in that motherfucker.
You really go call him?
I'll be up in that motherfucker just walking my little time while doing my push-ups. Like, shit, this is the best time I ever got.
Hey, quick question. Hey, you see a white man talking crazy to a black woman. You walking by, you see this. What do? A white
guy talking crazy to a black woman?
Yeah, calling her black bees,
calling her black bitches,
N-words, and all kind of stuff.
Intervene.
He said it nicely too.
So I would intervene.
You go intervene.
So how would you intervene?
I'm not really a words guy.
My man.
He going to jail.
My man.
No.
My man.
He going to jail.
Lordy. All right, Daddy.
You something right.
We're gonna start collecting money for your bail, man. All right, bro.
My man. I got it all cash, brother. Don't chip.
All right, Daddy. All right. I know. I was doing a good job. All right.
Shout out to I like
right.
Shit. That nigga said intervene.
I'm
not really a words guy.
Good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Who am I speaking with?
Speaking with Jay from NYC.
Jay, what's happening in NYC? What's the deal?
I'm chilling. I just tuned in about like half an hour ago. But I was seeing the other streams regarding the Jack Harlow stuff. I just had one question for Malone.
Go ahead, brother.
All right, so, when artists, they drop their music and then they do a whole tour around, does Jack have to check in if he performs in LA? Monica.
He might not get to.
I don't know. I don't know if it's about what he check in. I do genuinely think some black man should probably, preferably somebody from Louisville should probably. Do he really need to be hit for this? Yes, it feels like it to me, but then everybody making me feel like I'm over it. But I really feel like when people play in your face, it's with intentions to disrespect you.
It is disrespectful.
So I think like a brother from Louisville should probably be on his ass because the fact that he ain't apologized for playing in our face is crazy. You know what I mean?
That's around him should have him do something.
Hey, you know what the interesting thing about this situation is that me and G have a different opinion on some of this stuff, but this one that he's kind of waffling on,
he's waffling.
Yeah, he's waffling on. I really think somebody should whip Jack Harlow ass on this one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, I would not mind if somebody beat the shit out of Jack Harlow for what he did with that. I kind of feel like he should. When G said off, I agreed immediately when he said, I was like, yeah, ass whooping for that one.
That's what I felt.
And the other shit, I kind of was like, nah, not that. But this one, yeah, that was crazy.
Nigga, so Aiden Ross, you was kind of nah.
No, what? Fuck Aiden Ross.
Oh, okay.
I don't give a fuck about Aiden Ross.
He was acting like this is the only time that you agree with
Aiden Ross.
Whoop his ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do not like I actually don't like Aiden.
I almost wonder. I've been thinking about it because I'm a fair man, and I'm about harmony. Jay, like I don't know. Like I'm thinking, does he really deserve an ass whooping?
Yes, he does.
See, certain things he doing that's making me feel like that, like the whole privilege thing, like it, you just being snobby too. You know what I mean? Like Trappy, like being snobby. Yeah. Like, this ain't top 20 on my privilege list of things I could do. And like just his kind of kid, like it's like a snobby feeling to it, like I ain't tripping, whatever y'all think is whatever. Like, huh?
See, whatever think it's whatever, that's fighting words right there. Whatever you think is whatever.
He said he about harmony.
I haven't made up my mind really.
Yeah, I hear that. But you also got to know that birds of a feather flock together. Drew, what you call it? Jack Harlow Jack Harlow and Drewski, they practically do the same thing, but in different mediums. One is in comedy, one is in music. But they
Talking about what Drewski did.
I think that's where it's different. Like satire is a lot different.
Yeah.
Even that whole Drewski skit, like the fact that people talking about that skit, the makeup was the best part of the skit.
The
Let
makeup
me
was
get
the
with
best
you,
part,
brother.
Yeah, please get him off the line.
I think.
But really,
yeah.
that skit wasn't even that fucking funny. It was just.
No, it was just it was spot on though. That's what it was about that.
Yeah,
skit,
and I don't even really think it's a big deal. I don't even know if it's spot on. Like I think the makeup was the star of the.
He dressed like a woman, man. He lost me there.
Nah, I mean, yeah, that's just like a woman. She was wild, but like, but him reenacting what that lady said though about the about white men in America shit though.
Good afternoon.
Yo, good afternoon, fellas. How y'all doing?
Man, I can't call it. Who am I speaking with?
This is D, man, from Utah.
What's up, boy?
What's going on? Just real quick, I wanted to touch on the pause. I wanted to touch on the Kanye topic real quick.
Go ahead.
So if y'all notice, when y'all get some time, you go back to the Drink Champs interviews. He kind of set up where he was going to be going over the next couple of years. Even the documentary he did where he said he wanted to get out of his Adidas deals. His plan was to get out of every contract that he had. What he showed us is, and he thought people was going to follow him. He thought other artists was going to follow his lane of going against the labels and going against everybody. He got shown, nah. Once everybody else sat in the fire, you on your own, player. So what he did show is everything he said was very true as far as who runs the industry, how it works, and now Drake is getting to see the other side of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see Drake and Kanye get together, because now Drake is getting to see.
But that was never a mystery, though. Like, we already knew that was never a mystery. Like that whole rhetoric about Ye doing, that's a lie. Like, we all knew that. He didn't tell us nothing that we didn't know. Like, even the rhetoric that people believe that, like, this was an idea, it wasn't. That don't make sense. He knew what it was the whole time. Why he didn't do it when he was empowered?
So when you say when he was in power, at what point was he in power and not being controlled?
The whole time. The thing is, by the time that happened, he wasn't with any label.
Correct.
To me, more of it was, now, this is an opinion. I got some facts to think about it. But he was mad that they wouldn't let him access the same things that they put in place in their business for when you in business with them.
Correct.
So, like, that would be odd to believe, like, oh, his mannerisms was or his actions were because he wanted to show black people. No, he didn't. That's bullshit. He did that shit because he was throwing a tantrum about how they were treating him, but this is how they've been treating him the whole time.
You come late and gotta be, huh?
But bigger than black people.
And
I think
like Drake wouldn't be the person that Drake knew this the whole time. Like, they're not learning something new. Like
you really believe that?
What would they be learning new?
I think Drake really drank the Kool-Aid. Like Ye said, lifetime deal. I feel bad for niggas. Drake thought he was different. He thought he had all the pull. He found out he didn't. Why did
you think he thought he was different? That's interesting.
The way he acted, the way he talked, the way he talking to Mark Jackson, the way he talking in all these freestyles, he believed he was who he was.
What do you mean believe who he was? Like, he was like who?
He believed in the industry. He believed he called the shots. Yo, I just read up next time that I need 500 million. I'm keeping the lights on. I'm making everybody money. Yo, you want the Drake stimulus? Like
but all that's true. But I don't understand kind of what's the premise though. Like, all that is true, but what do you mean when you say that? Like, what does that mean?
Is no one's bigger than the program. Drake thought he was.
I don't think Drake ever thought he was bigger than the program.
If he didn't, you wouldn't see the actions that's happening now.
No, because that's the proof that he knows he's not bigger than the program. That's the action.
Now he knows.
No. The actions say he's not bigger than the program. The first action. The first lawsuit lets you know that he knows he's not bigger than the program.
But that's when he found out.
No.
Once that shit with Dot happened, running around like Devo.
But why would the Dot thing have to do with him being bigger than the program?
Because the same way he thought, the way it went with Meek, he thought it would go this way with Dot.
Yeah, but even in between those, there's Pusha T.
For sure. But Pusha T, his ego, his mind, Pusha T ain't shit. Pusha T.
Yeah, but
that's why
I don't think it's about that. Like, okay, so this is
what his ego. Right? I don't believe that.
No, but I'm saying I don't think he thought that. Look, I think Drake, it wasn't about him thinking he was bigger than the program. He thought what he, to me, what he failed to understand, if I had to give an opinion on that, is he failed to understand how people in the music industry value a record. Like how a record is the most powerful thing in the music business, not an artist, but a record. And I think what he kind of underrated was he was able to do certain things to other artists that didn't have a record. But then if you have a record, it's different. Like the record business, the star of the record business is a record. Does that make sense? One record. So because the record was so polarizing, it was such a big deal and it worked out, he felt like his relationships with the company and him making money, they should do him that favor. But what he learned firsthand is the business is loyal to nothing but records.
And he didn't know that until that record.
So I don't know if it's related to him thinking he's bigger than the program as much as he learned that the record business is about records. And he knew that the whole time, but he felt like, well, I think he went into that battle not believing there was going to be a record made about him.
Not at all, because he believed he was the champion. Well, even though everyone else knew.
I don't even know if he believed he was a champion. I think he thought he could lose, but I didn't think.
I don't know if he didn't think he could lose. There's no way he talked that much cash shit.
Yeah, of course
and
he did.
Thought he wasn't going to lose.
He just lost. But what he's never been is so Drake's pride and joy in the music business is not his lyrical ability. His pride and joy is his ability to craft records. That's his greatest strength. I think he's a formidable MC. I think he does fantastic at MCing, but I think the truth is, I think in his situation is his record making ability. The problem is when the best record comes from somebody else. That's the problem. I don't think he thought UMG would say no. I think what happened was a record came out and he didn't make the best record. See, there's one thing with Pusha T, because Pusha T won the battle. Like he know Pusha T won the battle, but Pusha T didn't make a record out of the battle. The thing is, it's different when a record comes from the battle. And I think he thought he was the better record maker out of those two guys. And the best record came from somebody else. And that made him the butt of all jokes. And he thought, oh, you know what? I've built up enough cachet. They've took down other ideas for me. They did certain things that I didn't like. But here's something that's bigger than all of your records. Here's a record that's as big as all of your records. Here's a record that's everything. This is probably going to go down as one of the most accomplished and successful records ever in the history of hip hop. And it's at the expense of you, making fun of you. So I think there's no way possible that he thought the best record would come from somebody else. That's never been a position that Drake has been in, where the best record came from somebody else. He's always.
You believe that's his arrogance? You believe that was due to his arrogance?
No, he really is good at making records. He's one of the best. But he didn't really understand that Dot is a record maker before he was everything else. And Dot would hold back on making records just to not be successful. And he became a victim of something he didn't understand. He didn't understand that Dot can make records as great as anybody making records at this point.
And that was by choice. His path was different. Dot took a completely different path, which ultimately brought him back to where we all knew he would be. But he did take a completely different path on that. So yeah, I think Drake did feel like, oh, he ain't. We're gonna do rappity rap.
That's what he thought was gonna happen. And somebody dropped a record that's way bigger and badder than Back to Back. And we're making fun of you now. You're at the butt of the joke. And the people, the companies who you felt were empowered that you made records with, they was like, wait a minute. They're like, no, we're not going to push this record. This is a real record. Hell no, we not finna let this shit go. Fuck what you talking about. This is a record, nigga. You got in this battle. We told you don't. So I think it's a lot more conspiracy about what happened versus really in this confrontation, somebody dropped a really great record. This ain't like Hit 'Em Up. This ain't like those type of songs. This is a record that's a great record. And it's like the label's like, shit, it's finna be double diamond in about 36 months. Shit, this motherfucker fantastic. And they didn't have to spend money marketing it. It was like it was the bare minimum because they had the whole world's attention. So I don't think it's as much of a conspiracy as people. I'm sure it's not. Like I know.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not one of those that subscribe to the conspiracy. Oh, they jumped them and they did. Nah.
Let me get to this. I'm on you, brother. Much love.
All right.
Yo.
Yeah. What's up?
What's up? Good morning. Good afternoon. Who's this?
Chris.
Chris, what's going on?
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna have to. I was on I think it was last week, but yeah. So I usually agree with you a lot of the times, man, but I gotta disagree with you, man. So I think Drake did think that he was bigger than the program, and the part that the point. Hold tight. He did think that, and we all know that because if he didn't, he wouldn't have been doing all that lawsuit BS. The second part of that is you mentioned Pusha T. What about Pusha T? Pusha was tied up in a bunch of knots. Dot was on his way unlacing those knots that he was in at the same place that Pusha was in, right?
But that's not
Pusha,
but that's not really how it goes, right?
You don't think so?
I know so. It's not. Listen, this idea is built off one song, right? The whole business is built off one song, right? It's not about positioning with labels. It's like, is it a hit record? The one thing record labels built their whole businesses off of is records. You got to remember, Not Like Us is the last great record in hip hop. As far as like achievements, great success, blasting through the world, destroying everything, it's probably going to be the last great song in a long time. So that was a record that made the label tons and tons and tons of money. So I don't think Drake thought he was bigger than the program. I think Drake thought he had cachet because he's delivered most of the records. And I think he walked into this battle not thinking he couldn't lose. He thought that battle, he wouldn't be the person that didn't have the biggest record.
Yep. I agree.
Again, I don't think he thought, even the lawsuit proves to me that he didn't think he was bigger than the program. The lawsuit shows that the main premise of the lawsuit is I asked the company that I'm partnered with to take down this song, and they didn't. And they like, no, because we told you don't get in this battle. And a song came out of it, and I think this is just a tantrum because the biggest record out of this battle for the greatest record maker to ever make rap songs came from somebody that wasn't him.
Agree. But the point is that if he didn't do that, he wouldn't have thought that he was bigger than the program, right? So he's thinking, well, you normally do this for me, and you didn't do this for me.
Yeah, so now I'm going to. I don't think that's because he thought it was about him as much as his relationship to records. Like I think we're conflating him thinking he's bigger than the program with him flat out throwing a tantrum. Like I don't know if kids think to themselves, I'm so important as much as I've built up enough relationship with this company that things have went my way when I asked for other things. But one thing they're not doing under no circumstances for you or nobody else, not even for Michael Jackson, they're not taking down a record.
I was about to say the same thing. So the reason why I think he thinks that he was bigger than the program is the same reason why they let Michael Jackson run with that. I don't think Michael deep down thought that he was bigger than the program. I think he knew, just like Prince knew, right? But Michael Jackson, they let him run with that, and we all saw what happened, right? We saw what happened with that. It's the same with him. We're going to let you run and make us all this money and let you think that you're bigger than you are.
Well, and then when I don't think it's about how big you are. They are big, but they're not the system itself.
Exactly. That's my point.
But they all know they're not the system itself?
I don't think so. I think it comes to a point where artists, they live in fame. Fame is, I mean, how many songs out there talking about fame? Jay even said it, the worst thing in the game is the fame, right?
Yeah, but I
These
don't think
dudes
fame
get
is
to a point
driving.
where can't nobody tell them anything. Nobody can tell you anything. And he was one of those people.
I don't know, because I think he got to the point where he listened to what everybody said. It's just a deeper conversation. Like I'm not mad at that if that's the thought, but I doubt he thought he was bigger than Universal Music Group.
Then why didn't he do anything when people told him to back off?
Who told him to back off?
I mean, there was a lot of people in this dude's ear telling him, dude, you don't want to go to this battle. You don't want to battle. His own record label told him he didn't want to battle him.
Yeah, but I think the battle came. I don't think it's because he thought it was bigger. I think it's immaturity. I think it's ignorance. I don't think it's
the above. I agree.
I don't think it's like, I think he's throwing a tantrum. Like you watched him sue UMG, sue Spotify, sue iHeart. These are the three most important people in the business of records. That's not something you think you do because you think you're bigger.
All right, brother. Hey, thanks for the question, man. Hey, good luck.
You think you work at the Apollo, Sandman?
Let me get through this shit. I like 518 songs on the Ye album. He sees the press is lacking seasoning. He needs to apologize to the culture. Big Sean, Pusha, Cuddy, Sci-Hi. Get back to that good music vibes. Don the two better. Monet Self-Love, thank you for the $2. No to Kanye. Fuck him forever. Molly Crew, thank you for the 2-month membership. I give Bully a 5, and that's generous. After his punkinism era, where slavery was a choice, I'm done.
A 5. Jeez.
Shout out to Bomb to Baby Girl 1 Trey 5. Thank you for the $5. Like, comment, subscribe, share. It's free. Also become a member. It's easy. You heard her. K-Way, thank you for the $5. Trap got to stop sticking that mic in them Craigslist women he buy on the weekend. I bet it smell like seal sweat.
I seen that one. He's crazy, man.
That was crazy right there.
Crazy.
Trap, you be using that mic on these women?
Come on, man.
Oh, okay.
Bomb to Baby Girl 1 Trey 5. Thank you for the $10 donation for Trap new mic. Thank y'all for the donation. We're going to have to get him a new mic. It's an interface he needs.
My mic is good.
Shout out to Ms. Hummus. Thank you for the $5. G's, please react to the Mac Wop King Diddy Cole fight. It's only 4:30 minutes. I'll do it next week. I promise you. Or Wednesday. I owe y'all a dinner table, so maybe we'll do it in the middle of the week. Shout out to Unc. Thank you for the $10. Every time Cole get to talking, his eyes jet around like a liar. But then again, maybe he can't see to the left or right because them eyes are always too close together. Shout out to Beast Boy Dre Beast. Thank you for the $5. Like 5% say, it's the difference between knowing and believing. Knowing you the best comes with a certain confidence. Belief comes with a little doubt. I don't think knowing or believing you the best versus knowing and believing what you got to do, you can do it, is the most important. Comparing yourself to other humans really never made no sense. Shout out to Monet. Thank you for the $5. Trap, in order for your theory to make sense, Cole had to be involved at FPS.
First person shooter. Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. Trap, Drake took himself down. Trap, Drake took himself down. You can't spend years being a snake and act surprised when your grass get cut. Nobody came to his defense for a reason.
Agree.
Shout out to Bomb to Baby Girl 1 Trey 5. Thank you for the $5. Hey, Trap, your West Coast hate is showing again.
Come on
now. Fell away.
Come on, baby girl. I ain't got no hate for the West.
Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $5. True, if it were legal, we'll be on the NASDAQ. Oh, pussy would be on the NASDAQ. Some may appreciate like gold. Others may tank like Enron. Pussy
I like that.
Like Enron's crazy.
I like that.
Good afternoon. I didn't call 100 times. Shout out to Facts. Unc, what up? Thank you for the $2. Facts are being provided at the lunch table. G cooking. K-Way, thank you for the $5. Trap is so high, sitting over there with them beef and broccoli eyes. Went through 6 bottles of water. Shout out to 65 Shutdown. Thank you for the $2. Coach, Bully is a 5. Trap smoking K2 mixed with crack.
Yeah, bugging.
I believe him.
Shout out to Ball for Real. $2. Think Kanye used Quentin Miller to troll Aubrey? Quentin Miller on the Kanye tape?
I don't know. I know Travis on it.
Shout out to Monet. Thank you for the $5. Can we speed through Kanye segment? I'm past done with dude. 65 Shutdown, thank you for the $2. Bro, get Bob from accounting the fuck out of here. You already. Shout out to 65 Shutdown, thank you for the $2. My nigga the G hung up on Dun's punk ass. Dunn tried to act like he didn't understand Civil War's game, man.
Dunn was bugging.
Look, trolling, once we defeat trolls, you got to actually have some facts done. Just you can't be like, well, yes, they were gangbanging in the Civil War, and the country's still powerful. Shout out to Ms. Hummett. Anytime they try to blame black people for why white people mistreat black people in America, we really don't have a conversation. Thank you for the $5. That's not true, G. Everyone knows the black money is the most important. If we stood together as a collective, we could shut these folks down.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Our purchase power with our power.
Y'all know niggas. So
that was my point. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, I wish y'all stopped saying that. Tell me one business black people put out of business.
I'm just saying that we look at it as
black people's fault, or is that the business, or because we can't do it?
I'm just saying it's just a false comparative when you compare how people earn versus certain things.
I close this door.
Like I think you can make an economic press, but I think it's hard to get millions and millions of black people to go to one direction. It's just a different conversation.
Against whites.
Yeah, black people love some of these black people love white people, man.
But whites, they get scared.
I think that's whack.
Yeah, because everybody everybody not sure if everybody not like it's black people that love Kanye, they don't feel like he did nothing wrong. It's black people that feel like Jack Harlow didn't do nothing wrong. Like somebody just compared Jack Harlow to Drewski's skits, like a satire.
He wasn't black though.
He was black.
No, that dude was not black.
He was.
I heard in his voice. That boy.
He was black. He the new black.
You heard it. You heard it in his voice.
He
man.
said new black.
No, I'm saying I feel like he was a Spanish speaking dude, gentleman.
So no, it's a ton of black people that don't feel. It's a ton of black people that feel like what Drewski did is okay, and there's some black people that don't think it's okay. Shout out to 65 Shutdown. Thank you for the $5. Bro, y'all had to stop call with them Boost Mobiles under the sea cricket mobile plans. It's horrible, horrendous, diabolical, and annoying. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $2. Trap got subwoofers in his esophagus. Shout out to 65 Shutdown. Thank you for the $5. Trap got that T-Moo Nasty 5 and below mic off Canal Street. I'm disappointed in host Mike. Shout out to Jay Stars. Thank you for the $10. G is right. We don't own major establishments within these industry sectors. It's understood that we have the capital, but we do not have the infrastructure. The irony is Kanye tried it with fashion. True. Shout out to 65 Shutdown. Thank you for the $2. Trap mic is made of foil and paper mache. Shout out to 72 Path. Thank you for the $5. The product is what you sell. Your brand is what the public knows you as. Great point. How deliver the product, your symbols. X-Spirit is known for cheap service. Mika, thank you for the ties. $10. Love you too. Tua, thank you for the $2. What's up with it, lunch table? Y'all heard the man.
What's up?
Shout out to Tua. Thank you for the $2. G out here giving out hip-hop midterms. Why not?
Yeah, I feel
Shout out to Suited and Booted.
Like
Thank you for the $5. We listening from Little Rock. Shout out to Little Rock. Tap in.
Yeah, Little Rock. What's happening?
Thank you for the $5, K-Way. Shout out to G. Got all the beautiful cougars calling in. Ain't no love like Alley Cat love. I'll be back. What up, my boy? Thank you for the $5. That damn record on that new Ye album is fire. Agreed. I ain't listened to it yet, Al.
Yeah, fire album.
Shout out to Chi-Town. Thank you for the $5. I get exactly what G's saying, but people these days get too comfortable being cowards, so they're going to miss the entire point. Sometimes you need to throw hands. Simple. Shout out to Molly Crew. Thank you for the $5. Justice can be punitive or preventative. It's about balance. I'm telling him that. Shout out to Mike Hill. Thank you for the $2. Jack Harlow deserves to get dope fiend on site. I'm starting to feel that way. Agree. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. Hang up, G. This wine is scaring all the cougars away. I'm trying to see something. Ms. Hummus, thank you for the $2. Mom, the baby girl 135. Need that mod, G. I got her. Shout out to Eyes on the Sky. Thank you for the $2. Black people are not a monolith. No, we are not. Shout out to Bomb to Baby Girl 135. Thank you for the $5. Somebody called Trap Strap. Trap, was that your barking? Was that you barking?
No.
No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here, noon Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. if you're on the East Coast. Click that like button real quick. If you're on Facebook, share this post. If you're on Twitter, retweet this link. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Season 6 loading. You can listen to the No Ceilings Podcast on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcast from. The No Ceilings Podcast is executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. Sponsored by mealsbymanny.com, MANNIE.com for the 2027. If you don't feel like cooking, want to lose weight or gain weight, hit up the homie mealsbymanny.com. He got the Soul Bowl going. Go get your Soul Bowl from the homie Meals by Manny. And if you want to cook yourself, grab some of that Hood Fire seasoning from mealsbymanny.com, man. Tap in. You already know we back to this thing Wednesday. Much love. Shout out to Breezy. What up with the $2? We need a makeup for the DT. I was ready to phone in. We're going to do it this week. Much love. We will see y'all either Wednesday. Be on deck because we're going to just pop up with the lunch table. Just keep the notification bell on. Much love. We will see y'all then. Take over Phoenix. Thank you for the $10. I agree 100%. I got hit with an attempted murder for a dude speaking on my name to a female. Most of my homies are convicts. G is not many like us, champ. Plus, I don't play about my sisters. Me neither. I will see y'all Wednesday, if not tomorrow. Be on deck for that motherfucking dinner table.
Y'all subscribe, man. Like, comment on the YouTube. Hey, Wolfpack _Prime.
This one after we get off.
Come follow your boy.
There you go.
Yo,
Prime ADHD. You already know. Tap in.
No, go check out the Gatekeepers Podcast. All Dreams Happen Different Network on YouTube.